We are streaming today with Daniel and Micah. We're doing another two-player, two-commentator live stream here on TTS. Let's start off with Micah. Micah, if you'd like to introduce your lists, good sir.
Hello, I am back again with the Deathwatch, my favorite little pet army. I am bringing a little bit different, same core as last time, but with a couple different units. I have 2 bricks of Terminators, with missile launchers, wanting to run up the board and be nuisances. I have a unit of Intercessors to secure my backline, a giant unit of Indomitors to run up the front and kill as much as it can, a unit of Vets and a Rhino to run up the board fast as possible. But as I ran last time, however, in my new additions, I have a Gladiator Lancer to deal with some tank stuff, tanky things that are giving me problems. I have a Lieutenant with Combi Weapon to do actions around the mid-board. And in Deep Strike, I actually have a Talon Strike kill team, which is a big killy plasma unit with a whole lot of attacks. And another unit of Deathwatch vets, this time with Chaplain, which lets them punch up pretty hard. I'm looking to be really aggressive this game because I do not want to get outmaneuvered by an opponent who has about 8 billion more units than I do.
Absolutely. All right. And Daniel, if you'd like to introduce your list and what you aim to do.
Yeah, bikes. Lots of them. Lots of bikes. Lots of vehicles. This will actually be my first time ever playing Genestealer Colts, so we're just gonna run with it. I'm gonna have quite a few pure strain Genestealers just to get up the board, gum up, and come back to life after them. He will kill them. My plan is not to kill everything. It is going to be run up the board, hold him in position, bring so many units back that he can't kill enough while chipping away at his army and preventing him from getting any primary score. But we'll see if that works.
All right. Players, if you'd like to roll off to see who gets to go first, we'll get this ball rolling.
Okay. I got a 3.
I got a 5.
Okay. You will take the first turn, good sir.
Alright, let me go mute the commentators so I'm not cheating.
All right. And I am commentating here today with Dustin. Dustin, if you'd like to introduce
I'll
yourself.
do all my scout moves first here, Micah, and then I'll...
Yeah, 1 second. I was just
I have a lot of scouts,
borrowing the
so,
players here. Hey everybody, Dustin. I've been on the stream a few times myself, but really interested to see Daniel on these GSE. This is actually one of the armies that I don't have a ton of reps into, so maybe I can learn a few things from commentating this game. And same with, well, I guess to be fair, I don't really play Deathwatch too much, but at the end of the day, they're kind of just Space Marines, right?
So. Exactly, yeah. You're going to see lots of the same staples in Deathwatch that you'll see in most Space Marine lists. Gladiator Lancers, Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, not Lieutenant. We're not French, right? However, with GSE, we're looking more at just light skirmish units that come back routinely. They're kind of just diet Tyranids, to where they kind of can match the same amount of volume model-wise that Tyranids can get on the table. Except they have a little bit more staying power because they are guaranteed to bring back models no matter what attachment they're playing every game.
They kind of remind me, in a way, they kind of remind me of like Grey Knights. They don't hit as hard, don't save as well, but just like, I guess I just mean that by their mobility, and it's like this unit can just pop up out of nowhere even though you've killed it. It's like just teleport all over the place. And then they have like kind of like teleport homers, right? Whenever they bring something back or they spend their resurgence points or whatever.
Right, yeah.
I don't really know how that exactly works. It's not quite a teleport homer, right? But...
So you would think about it more like a tunnel marker in Subterranean for Tyranids than a teleport homer, because an enemy can end a turn within X amount of distance to it and remove it from the table. The GSC, they have several units that can interact with ambush markers, either redeploy them or move them, or spend command points to place new ones even though units didn't die. But it all varies from detachment to detachment. Essentially, they're really just... When you're playing against Genestealer Cult, if you care about your home base, you want to make sure you're screening the entire game. And that can be brutal because they can throw in some big, heavy one-shot, once per game abilities. into your screening units, make a big hole. That unit gets killed by whatever reacts to it, and then they put them in reserve with their resurgent points, and they do it again. And now they've taken your home.
Do you see this like little block right here? Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, I've seen a few games, battle reports with them. They have access to quite a few dev wounds, it seemed. I don't know if that was just like a detachment special that the particular battle report I was watching had, or if that's just on a data sheet thing. But yeah, lots and lots of dev wounds. As a Death Guard player, that's something I want to stay far away from.
Exactly.
It's always been kind of the secret to beating Death Guard.
Yeah, Death Guard, Custodes, anything like that. Any units or armies that rely on high toughness or just flat invulnerable saves. I believe the Jackals, when they end their movements within a certain range, they get to throw mortal wounds. Unfortunately, as a spectator, I can't click the button to see it. But we should be seeing lots of mortal wounds this game. And it's kind of a pillar of the GSE turn, kind of like how Thousand Suns shooting phase takes forever, the GSE scouting phase takes forever, because almost their entire army has scouts and or infiltrate.
So, let me ask you this. So scout moves are done here.
Yep.
Looking at the board state, what do you... If you were to give an advantage to either of these players, who would you say is in the quote unquote lead right now?
I definitely think, depending on how these mortal wound movements resolve, that the Deathwatch player is going to struggle to leave their deployment zone this game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but as we both know, like, Genestealer cult units are not too difficult to remove, and he's scouted everything up. This board is relatively open. So Deathwatch hits really hard. Like, they've got some incredible punch. So it's like, if you show them your whole army, I wouldn't be too surprised if Deathwatch says, okay, well, now your army's all gone. You know, you can bring a couple of them back, but that's it. So it's going to be interesting.
Absolutely, I agree. Nope. We are sticking primary objectives already. It is good. I mean, honestly, being able to scout and then sticky something in your command phase is pretty primo for any army.
But it would be cool to start shooting stuff. So we will just start doing that.
It is pretty good. I always loved when I won the Go First with Death Guard and could sticky multiple objectives back in 10th edition. That was a common strategy for me.
Oh, yeah.
Infiltrating. Super nice to do that.
Infiltrating poxwalkers. Yep.
Yep.
But otherwise, they are all. I have Uppy Downy, Armor Contempt, and then they're all offensive.
Speaking of terrain objectives, we are partnering with Hades 3D Prints and Design. Currently, they're offering our viewership 10% off if you use our affiliate code. This is the terrain sets we will be using in our IRL events. We'll be using in the future during IRL streams. It is a wonderful set of terrain. It is well produced. We stand by it. I actually have 2 sets of it right behind me right now that I need to get on my painting table soon for our September, I believe it's 29th IRL tournament that we're doing here in downtown San Diego. So if you are interested in either being a San Diego local and participating, the sign-up link right now is already live on Best Coast Pairings. Or if you're interested in just flying into San Diego for a quick little easy breezy tournament right before LVO, if you couldn't swing LVO prices, or if you want to get a practice round in essentially with a group of people that are likely going to be attending LVO. I know a lot of our participants in the event that have already signed up are playing in LVO the week after, so it will be an interesting time for sure.
To add on to that, or to clarify, the tournament is on the 26th.
26th, yes.
Of September.
Absolutely. I believe I got it mixed up with our GS, or I'm about to say GSC, but it's GSG Community Open, which is, I believe, August 29th, or 28th. Yeah, August 29th. So that is a TTS stream, streamed game. It is all online. It's a tournament, 3 rounds, low entry fee, quick, easy, $20. And we will be featuring the #1 table of that event here on stream. So we'll have 3 games broadcasted back to back to back. It'll be a great time, so sign-ups for that are live. They're open to everybody. Feel free to just sign in and let us know. We already got a few spots filling up already.
From my experience, they just throw out
So,
a lot of AP, so they're good against like anything.
Just something I've noticed here. You are a Genestealer connoisseur, one could say.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about Genestealers, 5 Genestealers, charging some Terminators?
I have done that. It does not work out for the Genestealers.
Yes.
Man's hubris.
That's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it works out.
Exactly. Yeah. What's going to happen is you're going to put maybe 8 wounds will go through, and ultimately they'll save half of them on average with their 2-up, 4-up. And you will not have Genestealers at the end of that fight phase.
Yeah, I don't know about this call. Maybe he's just down to hopefully get a little bit of damage out and then just spend 2 resurgence points on his first turn, essentially. Because they're going to die on Daniel's turn if he charges those Terminators.
Absolutely, yeah. So I think if you essentially are turning 2 resurgent points into killing 1 to 2 Terminators, it kind of is worth it. But the problem is, unless you are real aggressive with your pile ends, you're just essentially giving them a free 6 inches of movement, because the Terminators will be able to pile in 3 inches, and then if just one Terminator ends within 3 inches of that terrain area, they're all going to get an extra free 3 inches of movement. So that's going to get Terminators essentially a free movement phase.
Yeah, and Micah has access to Armor of Contempt on the Terminators as well.
Yep.
So,
and the Pierce Rain Genestealers that GSC has access to do not get dev wounds for the most part. They are not being led by a Broodlord. I believe the Patriarch gives them dev wounds potentially.
I know the Patriarch has dev wounds himself. Yeah. I don't know if he gives it to his unit. But...
Oh, right. Yeah, I think he has the weird Cosmic Horror psychic ability where he battle shocks everybody around him. So it's not as good. Now, if it was 10 Genestealers and a Broodlord, a good chance those Terminators will die just to dev wounds alone.
It cannot transport.
That is true.
Phobos. Yep. So he cannot get in the Rhino, so he's gonna sit his ass there.
Cool.
I wonder how the Games Workshop will treat the Rhino in the future. If they will just retcon it and make it so that Phobos and Tacticus squads armor can get in there, or if they'll just phase it out entirely in 11th edition when their codex comes out for just the Impulsor, and just leave the Rhino as a chaos thing.
I don't know. I have mixed opinions about it. I think it'd be fine if they did that. I think it'd be fine if they changed it, but it also would force me to purchase more plastic, which we all love to do these days, you know?
That is true.
I can't go through there, so I've got to go this way first.
However, I do like my Impulsors. I wonder if they changed it, if the Black Templar Rhino would have a multi-melta. Surely it would, right? That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, more multi-meltas, the better.
That's right.
Now, while Daniel is moving up, let's take a quick look at the secondaries he drew. It looks like he ended up with Assassination and Engage on all fronts. I definitely think he's going to score Engage on all fronts. Absolutely. There's an opportunity for him to kill that Combi Lieutenant, which would be amazing, because I don't think Micah picked a picked the objective for his reroll 1s to wound. Do you see a token anywhere?
I do not, but yeah, even if he did pick it, just getting rid of a Combi Lieutenant turn 1 is always nice.
Exactly, yeah. The thing about the Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, why people bring them, you know, it's a little bastard that reactive moves, he's got to feel no pain, so he can be a little bit more unkillable than you would think. And that reroll 1s to wound is pretty nice, if you remember that it exists. I know I've played a few Space Marine games where I was like, oh man, I just finished resolving all those these attacks and wound rolls, and I just realized I get to reroll once to wound, but it was too late, and my opponent lived at 1 wound, and it likely would have made a difference if I remembered my rules.
Yeah, I'm pretty notorious for forgetting that rule myself.
Yeah.
That's fine. This guy's going to move his extra 2 inches up.
That is why I'm a big proponent of using tokens to help you remember and physically placing them on whatever terrain area. You know, use a special thing and always use that one thing. I'm not a big fan of like multi-use tokens for that purpose, because that way you're now training yourself to associate that token gives me reroll once to wound. On TTS here we have tokens that can say exactly what the token is, but you know, in person you always want to use something special unless you want to like 3D print a bunch of those things. Because I have a special LVO yellow poker chip that I got from the Las Vegas Teams tournament we went to, and that's my like, you know, pick an objective token essentially.
So we're just going to state 1, and we're going to move him here.
And I found also, while I am playing Space Marines, I like to use my Death Leaper Tyranid model as my Oath of Moment, because it has an Ultramarine on there, and it looks like they're dueling, and it's really interesting, and it's really difficult to forget, oh, there's a Death Leaper on the table when neither of us are playing Tyranids, right? It's hard to forget.
That's fine. The Saboteur.
That is a good point.
Only 6-inch range. He has the ones pretty much. He's probably just going to stay there.
I don't have the luxury at the moment, so I don't worry about those tokens.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. This Rock Grinder is going to...
I do have a free rapid ingress with the
I believe it is still turn 1.
But not turn 1.
Not turn
Yeah.
Okay. Rock Grinder.
Rapid Ingress, while even though it can be free at times, using abilities or special shenanigans, there is a restriction hard baked into the Rapid Ingress stratagem that says cannot be used during the first battle round. So even if you have uppy downy and your opponent goes second, or you go first, or whatever else is, you can't do it.
Cool. Gonna get there as long as I'm, yeah, it's like 15 inches of movement total. They're all gonna be touching. There's a icon and hybrid there. Cool. There. The Rock Grinder, we don't really need it right now. 12-inch Deep Strike Denial dude is going to go out this way to screen out. Your Deep Strikes are 10-man units, right? You're never fitting a 10-man unit.
yeah, I'm not sneaking anyone in.
And you have a lot of uppy downy because you're Deathwatch, correct?
Any of my units cannot be downy. 2 of my kill teams cannot be downy.
Gotcha. My 10-inch movement, 12-inch movement on these guys. Dang, I'm fast. All right. This Rock Grinder right here, number 1.
Damn.
15 inches of movement. Damn. We'll move him this way.
How do you feel about the aesthetic of the Genestealer cults? You know, the rogue miners with multiple arms, mining equipment.
That way he has Overwatch potential here because he's got the 2d6 heavy flames. And then this guy will.
I am not really a fan. I'll be honest. When I was first collecting models, it was an army that I looked at because I noticed a lot of people didn't really play it. But I looked at the model range. I wasn't too thrilled about the general model. I mean, the jackals are kind of cool,
right?
Riding their dirt bikes and stuff. But other than that, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, I've looked at them, and it's kind of just like hearing the lore and the stories behind the Genestealer cults and how they infiltrate governments and infiltrate higher echelons of like the military and basically flip the world upside down and say we're now worshiping the star gods out loud. I don't get why it's mostly just a mining aesthetic. Like I think if it had like some more diversity in the sense of where you could get like essentially the Brood Brothers, where you're getting guardsmen, you're getting Leman Russes added to the actual range of the army, not just in one particular detachment where you can ally them in. I think it'd definitely attract my attention a lot more. The mining aesthetic it's okay.
Sure. No.
It's kind of like...
Yeah, I'm not even a big fan of Votan's aesthetic either, which is unfortunate because I usually like to play dwarf characters in like RPGs and whatnot.
Pivot at the end of it.
Yeah, one of my things I want to knock out in the near future is Imperial Knights, but painted up as GSE essentially, so just be running essentially as regular Imperial Knights, but with the Genestealer cult aesthetic. Because that looks like something that the Genestealer cults would do. Infiltrate a night house, a night world, and just be like, alright, the protectors of this planet are now the enslavers of this planet. You know, we're all going to be worshipping Tyranids now.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, have like some, you know, like imagine like a lancer with 4 arms, you know, some of its biomass arms or something. It'd be sick, you know, some like green stuff sculpting happening.
I wonder if the proportions would be off to add like some of the Norna Simulator arms or something.
Mm-hmm. Like some extra like limbs, kind of like mimic a Norn emissary with like the little like praying mantis arms in the chest, right? They like fold in. That'd be cool.
And then power weapons and the wolves, and then leader.
All right, looks like we have a Overwatch.
Same save, you don't have to separate the.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
They have the same save, but they do not have the same wound characteristics. Therefore, you must specify which ones are taking the damage first.
So that will be 3d6. Yes.
Will he remember blast?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. 3 times 2d6.
Who's overwatching here?
Deathwatch Terminators with heavy weapons. This is the Cyclonic missile launcher. Each Terminator is 2d6 amount of attacks.
That's a few.
Wow.
Decent.
D4s.
Strength 4, level 4s. 2 saves.
AP.
None.
Okay, on 5s. Save none. Damage.
1 each.
I'll kill one of my jackals. Anything else from that unit?
Yep, Storm Bolters, it's going to be 4 attacks each. It's going to be times 5, 20 attacks.
Actually, I should have done the opposite because I could have mortal wounded you and dropped this, and then yeah, okay, yep. Well, that's good. Keep going. I'll just
Okay. Got it. Wow.
Mm.
Not a single 6.
No 6s. That's
Out of 20 attacks, on average, you should anticipate 3 6s. But sometimes you roll below average.
movement within 6 inches of you, and now since I'm within 6.
I mean, on 25 attacks, you got like 6.
Based on how many
Right.
units were in my unit at the start, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then so 11.
Right.
So
A nice little fix there because Overwatch happens at the end of the movement phase, and the Jackal's demolition charge ability, I believe it's called,
for each model
demolition run, triggers when the unit ends their move. So that would happen before any end of movement abilities with the timing in that situation.
So looking for 4. So take 4 mortals on that squad.
Oof.
Okay. 1 turn he dies.
Wow.
Goes down to 2.
They just have doom bolts everywhere.
And then
Essentially.
everybody that can shoot is going to be shooting into the squad. Sorry, do you have anything else you want to do? I don't think you have any CP for that shot. So you're down to 0 CP. Cool. All right. Let's see. I don't have visuals on the Gladiator Lancer with this squad, so we'll just do these 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These ones are all going into. It'll just go into the same.
Ooh, I'm noticing that this Deathwatch Terminator deployment was a bit of a blunder because none of the Terminators are within a terrain area, which means they're not going to get the benefit of cover, they're not going to get hidden, so a lot more of the Jackals are going to be hitting the Terminators than really could have been. That makes sense. Just all you have to do is take up that free real estate to your right just a little bit and just make sure that everybody just barely touches that terrain area with those
couldn't find anything that said you can no longer shoot your pistols and main weapons now.
That is correct.
Yeah, maybe a little misunderstanding of how fast GC actually can be.
Absolutely, yeah. You never want to bank on going first against GSC. You always want to bank on they're going to go first, and they're going to be in your deployment zone at the end of their movement phase. And what Daniel was referencing before was currently, as it stands, we cannot find one way or the other the difference between close quarters shooting and regular shooting. If you are unable to shoot close quarters weapons during normal shooting, it only states that during close quarters shooting you can only shoot your close quarters weapons.
When you are shooting a model that is not a monster vehicle, you must choose to either make attacks with close quarters weapons or other ranged weapons.
I'm assuming all pistols are going to be close quarters now. So It does not look like anybody else has, except like these guys.
I don't think they should be able to shoot.
They most
their
definitely do.
pistols.
Because normal shooting doesn't say you cannot shoot your close quarters weapons.
No, so the pistols, as long as they only have, so the jackals only have pistols. So
Close quarters is only relevant if you're in combat.
Correct.
I was more thinking.
So during normal shooting, you can shoot your close quarters weapons and your normal weapons during close quarters shooting. When you're engaged in combat, essentially you can only shoot your close quarters weapons. So that's the what we've encountered. We have looked at every errata we could possibly find, every official GW ruling, and we have found nothing to say you can't.
No, that's correct. So it would have been.
So technically correct is the best kind of correct. So do watch out for it. Do I agree with it? Yeah, why not? I mean, they're pistols. They're not going to be, like, insane. Granted, some units are going to have plasma pistols and not plasma pistols. Yeah, I think it's the Hell Blasters get plasma incinerators and plasma pistols. But hey, if you want to overcharge it to the max, be my guest.
Cool. Sidearm is the snipers, so do the two.
You paid points for that gun, you might as well use it, right?
Mining lasers on 3/4.
That's right.
And then we'll do the Colt Sniper, which is heavy. We won't get heavy. It does hit on a 4. It has precision. You don't have character, so we're just gonna roll with it. Strength 5. So
This
4.
is come on.
Cool.
True.
I will pick this unit.
I don't know why.
What does that do?
I mean, I do know why, but it's a long story. I won't get into it. But
So it rests,
models with
rests
sniper
on
rifles,
rolling,
I always want them to do so good, but they always fail. Like scouts,
but that's
I always
Cool,
miss.
that's their
Eliminators
shooting
are just
pattern.
bad.
It's going to send his shots
You know,
into
so if I see a
big
sniper
shot
rifle
into
weapon
the
profile, I'm
lancer,
like, that's
and then the
sick.
arms into
Right.
Termies there.
It's funny,
so
the
we'll start with
Termagants have a precision
mine.
spike
It's gonna
rifle
be
that's
3.
AP1 damage 1,
I have
hits on
here
like
full
4s or 5s.
So I'm going to be on 5. So
You can get 2 of them in a 20-man brick,
cool.
but unfortunately AP1 damage 1 is not very good at killing characters.
On 4s, everything
So
goes.
there's almost no point in taking it. Just bring
Have a
Spine
3,
Fists.
or
Twin Spine Fists, you get twin linked.
Cool.
Yeah, you wound most of the game on 5s, but
And then
you're
these are
re-rolling, so the math
4s,
kind of
5s,
is in your favor.
Alright, so you'll have 3 at 0 AP.
Oh wait, no, that weapon doesn't even have precision. It only has heavy.
Cool.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'll just choose this unit for
I wish Termagants were so much. Just give us AP1 flesh bores, please.
Yeah, and they ignore cover for the rest of the.
No
device.
way. Too many shots.
That's only 20.
There's no
AP1
doing
damage 1
anything.
attacks.
Don't you have to choose one?
No, so
Yep,
there's 2 different
too much.
separate abilities that happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as I'm reading that correctly, if anything, I'll just do the extra AP. If it does, then I'll read it after I've gone on through all my shooting. This unit can. So these 2, the grenade.
Oh, you can only pick one unit to do the mortals with, right?
During the movement phase?
Yeah.
I would have to look that up.
Heavy intercessors. So these 4 right here.
Is it one unit with this ability in the army, or is it after
not
this
sure.
unit ends? Let me see.
They don't think anybody else.
I just noticed he only did it once, but like the combi lieutenant's probably in range. This whole large Deathwatch squad's in range. This kill team is in range.
Here, and these 2 into. Then we'll do them first. Let's do cracks. Stealth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealth is just
Probably
a
should've
flat
done
old
it
cover now.
stuff first, but that's fine. This is going to be 1. This is here. They are ignoring cover. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter to ignore cover, so I'll look it up for right now.
Stealth is just provides the benefit of cover. Ignoring cover means you ignore stealth.
I'm
And smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you chose the.
Yes, I have the survey auger.
Survey
So yeah,
auger,
so
okay.
I get both. Okay.
You
Cool.
get both.
Once,
Cool.
so Demolition Run states, once per turn in your movement phase, when this unit ends a normal move, advance, or fallback move, you can select one or more enemy units within 6 and visible this unit, and roll 1d6 for each Jackal model in this unit. For each 4-up, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound to a maximum of 6. So because it does not state that one unit in your army with this ability can choose to do Demolition Run, for example, the Biovore for Tyranids says one unit with this ability in your army could do it. Same with like the free or reduction of command points can use only once per army wide. Jackals, you can do it once per unit.
These guys can reach the pistols. Cool.
Per unit per turn.
Yep, per unit per turn, and it's only during your movement phase, so it's not during like your opponent's movement phase if you have a reactive move or something like that, because of the way out of phase rules work.
Of course, I guess it is only 6 inches, so maybe some of these things are actually out of range. But
some of them are definitely close. I'd have to. Unfortunately, we can't measure as spectators without having a color that both players could see and interact with, and then potentially help our players unfairly, I would say. So, say la vie.
Yeah, maybe one day. That would be really sick.
Absolutely. Who knows, maybe one day Games Workshop decides to make a digital version of Tabletop Simulator. Essentially, we can get it all official with it. But then again, paying $40 for one character model and then having to pay probably $40 for a digital version of that character model, I would probably want to cry.
Yeah, no thanks.
Love that for me.
User in chat says, I like the side of GSC that's just random vehicles being used to fight literal super soldiers. I agree. You may be a walking tank, but have you met this car I'm about to run you over with that has rock grinders on it?
No, it's like you may be a walking tank, but here's 10d6 in Immortals, so good luck.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Here's a bunch of mortal wound bombs.
Do I hit one this time? Hit both. Alright, strength 12, Gladiator Lancers 11, I think. Right, so 3s. Alright,
Uh-oh.
Ooh. AP3.
Mining laser into the Lancer.
One save.
Ooh, save zone.
6+1, you have no CP to reroll.
Ooh.
Just 3 damage. Okay. And then we'll do the bolters. 6 of them.
It's alright.
Not the end of the world.
We like that. And then these are strength 4, so 5, so twin link.
Although there is a second heavy mining laser within shooting distance.
I feel both of them. What damage she said?
1 damage.
Okay, where's the Melta?
And then...
Melta. You have those, you have that. Wait, 3 aggressors.
So they were attacked by this, so they're going to get the extra AP and ignore cover for the rest of the turn.
3 bolters.
Should have done the beginning.
This guy has a Melta.
This guy can't see. This guy can't see. This guy is outside of range. No, he can't. He got line. He does. Okay. Ridge Runner first is going to shoot his heavy weapon into the Rhino. The other is going to the Lieutenant weapon.
Yep.
Mine laser D3. You are fully visible to me, right? Yep. So
Yep.
this is going to be on force. And I will
Oof.
hit the other one.
Brutal. That could have been a dead rhino right
Either
there.
hidden or they're not.
5s on
I think he shot it at the Combat Lieutenant.
No,
4, so your T4.
shot it at the rhino.
Rerolling 'cause of
Everything else is going to the
so you'll have
lieutenant.
2 at AP 0s.
Oh.
3 ups. Take 1. 5 up. Feel the pain. Don't save it. He'll take damage.
-1 AP and I'll get cover.
Can you throw a grenade with the
Now
Shackles?
we'll shoot with these 4 into
I can check.
Oh,
Got it.
and then,
Jackals.
we'll do the crack
Let's
shot
see.
probably, yeah,
Under
so 4s on this one.
keywords, mounted grenades, Great Devourer, Till and
We
Jackals.
hit it,
Yes,
and
they
then
can throw
3 plus 9,
grenades.
so 2s. So 1
I would have
at
thrown a
8.
grenade.
1 AP
For assassinate?
Mm, good point, good point.
The lieutenant's combo?
Unless he has a 5 up.
He should have a 5 up, right?
No, he doesn't
No,
have invul.
no invul.
He's a 5 up
No?
field
Okay.
of pain, though. He
Gotcha.
fails the save.
It's D3 damage. Nope. It's 2.
He'll take 2 field of pains, and he'll
Oof,
go both
down
of
to
them,
1.
Down to 1 health.
Down to 1.
Mining laser hits, and then mining laser
Uh-oh.
2. 1
Ooh.
at AP4.
Ooh.
No save.
D6 plus 1.
3 damage.
That's a dead Combat Lieutenant.
Field of pains.
Let's see. Yep,
Yep.
he's gone.
He makes 1, and he dies.
That is Assassinate
One
scored.
now, so that will leave
So Micah has so far
I
lost
will need
a
to charge something to
lieutenant
get
with
this.
combi weapon.
I had no faith in the shooting, so that's why I would have threw a grenade, but maybe Danny knows math better than I do.
Maybe saving the command point for uppy downy or a charge reroll or who knows.
Fair. Built the crew Farstalker kill team today as part of the crew combat patrol. Lovely, unique models all around. I am not too familiar with that. That kill team myself. Is the Eldar one out yet with the dinosaurs? That should be coming out pretty soon, right?
I believe so. One of our GSG members, Brandon, who we have yet to feature on stream, was building it yesterday while we were sitting in Discord working on some stuff. I've seen some pictures of them. They're pretty cool.
Interesting.
Although my Tyranid monsters are much cooler, obviously. Turn a command point
What is your
into victory points.
What's your single favorite Tyranid monster?
Favorite Tyranid monster? It's most definitely hands down the
Pure aesthetics, by the way.
Pure aesthetics?
Not gameplay or anything.
Norn.
Yeah.
Just aesthetics, Norn, gameplay, and like one of my favorite models to use, definitely the Nero Tyrant would fit that category. Just because when I was first getting started in 40K, the first models I bought was the Tyranid Combat Patrol at the time, which was not a good combat patrol. Learned that the hard way.
Feel your pain.
Yeah, and the next thing I got was 100 Termagants off of eBay for like 50 cents a model, because it was part of like the 9th edition like starter set essentially, so there was Termagants everywhere. And then I bought 2 Nero Tyrants by themselves. Had I realized I could have just bought the Nero Tyrant and Streamer Killer for like $2 more, I would have done that. But Nero Tyrants have carried me to victory more times than not.
Nero Tyrants are cool.
Absolutely.
I think for me, someone says, I'm no Tyranid player, but I like the Moloch. Molochs are cool, but have you seen the Trigon?
Yep.
They're a little bit cooler, in my opinion.
They got bigger claws.
I think gameplay, my favorite monster has got to be the Stormlord. He is like the Emperor's champion of Tyranids for me. Like, he hits so hard, gives me extra command points, has a Vectora. He's the man.
Absolutely.
Aesthetics, Norn is definitely up there. The Emissary. I don't like these simulators too much.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm kind of thinking the Red Terror lately. Might be aesthetically my favorite monster. It was the Trigon before, but the Trigon's just like, 25 years old.
Right.
So the Red Terror being an updated kind of smaller version of it, it might take the cake for me.
Yeah, I have a old, I think it was 4th edition Red Terror. He is the size of a Ravener, and I have been using him as such. I use him as a Ravener Prime for my hyper-adaptive Raveners when I'm running multiple squads. I love the model. He's just so funny. And finding like old rules where he would hit so many X amount of times and then essentially swallow whole an entire like infantry model is just comical. He kind of does that now, but it's just dev wounds and you heal. It's kind of eh.
I think Tyranids have in their line some of the goofiest models of all time as well. For example, the old Exocrine.
Oh.
Terrible.
Yeah, that model is ridiculous.
The Biovore is not my favorite either.
Yeah. Definitely prefer the new Biovores over the old ones, and I have like 5 of the old ones. Old Biovores and Biovores.
I have the metal Biovore that's on like a 32 mil or whatever it was.
Oh man. Yeah, I have I have a bunch of resin ones where I rebase them so that they're on the proper size so I can still use them. And they're so small. It's funny.
They sure are. It looks ridiculous.
Oof, command point charge reroll failed.
Let's roll. I want to keep this here.
Well, the Genestealers are in, so we'll see how this goes.
Yep.
I think we both know how this goes.
Although you never know.
Sure.
Yep.
Why
would you like to reuse your heroic now?
Why charge the Rhino? I mean, I guess it stops it, but...
it was for engage on all fronts.
Yeah, but...
True. That makes sense. So we will just make room to base here.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, points are points. You're not going to be... This is the most free reign these Genestealer cults will ever be this game, because there's going to be a lot of Deathwatch coming in immediately after. Mind you, we're still on the top of round 1, so we still have a full turn to go. Another Genestealer cult turn before we even see these reserves hit the table from the Deathwatch. So, let's see if there's even any Deathwatch or any places for these Deathwatch reserves to even enter the table on.
So let's go this way.
Yeah, I know. The Watchmaster's in that Rhino. He'll send anything to the warp.
Yep.
I mean, that guy hits hard.
Yep.
Pylons, I'm just not going to tag. Actually, you don't have fallback with your...
Tag the Lancer. It's free. You're probably dead anyways.
No, I do not fall back.
Okay, so I will face this guy here
Yep.
and touch the Lancer. And our
Although one could argue,
Yeah.
you sit further away from the Terminators, so that way potentially the last two Terminators in the squad won't be able to swing.
another charge over here, so that doesn't matter.
That's probably the better play. And then on Consolidate, you tag the Lancer.
Yeah.
I want to...
Assuming you're alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Viewer asked in chat, any reserves for the Genestealer cults? We do have 10 brick of Pure Strain Genestealers, and we have a Saboteur in a transport.
The pure strains onto them. What do they get? They get
20
a
attacks.
whole... Yeah, 20 attacks. That's
On
big.
twos,
Good.
winning on
20
5s.
attacks on twos. And then strength is 4 to T5.
Only that was the
No
wound
sit
roll.
ups here.
T5, so 5s I believe.
Oh wow. Alright. Not bad, not bad.
82.
Ouch. 9.
You'll be fine, Micah.
No armor contempt.
1 damage each.
Grody.
Lose 1.
That'll kill, I feel 5 of them. So I'll kill both of the normal guys here.
Oh,
Yep.
there's a wounded
Yeah,
guy? Oh,
there was one that got wounded.
They've changed this. Oh, that's crazy.
They've chain
Oh,
fist?
God.
They should not have chain fist.
yeah. Daniel's realizing what he just charged into right now.
Looks like we aligned, scripted. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's bricked.
He has Chain Fist modeled. Let's check his actual list to see if they are Chain Fists. You gotta be careful when you're submitting lists to events, because in an event, if your army list that you submitted says Chain Fist, that's what they got.
I mean, it's just a power fist that hits worse in anti-vehicle.
Yeah,
Yes. Could be worse.
that is true. On his submitted list, he definitely has Power Fist, so yep, easy fix.
And then we have one more close combat weapon on 3s, and then 6s again. Nothing cool. I've touched you for no reason.
You did tag the Rhino.
I tagged the Rhino. That's all I cared about. All right, go ahead and slap me.
Okay.
Slap me with your sticks.
3 Terminators will be...
I just really want to see how this jackal with a sniper rifle actually shoots it. You know, imagine riding a dirt bike through the dunes while trying to snipe something.
Bunch of dirt kicking up, like I can't see shit, man.
Yeah, good luck.
He's just aiming off of vibes at that point.
Oh, they
They might have been invul. They've been invul 5.
Yeah, 5 up and bold.
Or die.
2.
Ooh, you just need 1. Yep, keep that Lancer
There it
tagged.
is.
Nope.
So if the Lancer doesn't,
Hit with the Lancer though.
kill him,
Lancer, you gotta lock in here, man.
Lock
3
in.
attacks.
He needs 2 to hit, 2 to wound, and 2 failed saves.
Come on.
4s and 3s.
Armored Hole, 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Oh,
1
nope.
hit.
Oh, he lives.
He's gonna live at 1 wound.
3s, take 1 save, no AP.
Saves
Alright,
it.
so it worked out. It
Yep.
worked out.
Yep. If there was not a wounded Terminator, the Pure Strains are gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it dies. Can my Terminators then shoot if they did not pull back?
Yeah. As long as they're when you go to activate, they're not engaged. You're good.
That is fine by me then.
I believe that's the ruling. Then I'm
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know about this Overwatch,
Rhino
by the way.
The
I think that was a misplay in the beginning.
Frag
Or
Storm
the end of the move
Overwatch.
phase. Yeah, I don't like that. I think I would want a heroic here, especially seeing his whole army like gearing up for charges.
Right.
Like, I think I would just heroic.
I believe Rites of Battle gives a free command point usage for the Captain and Gravis armor. Maybe he rolled Snake Eyes.
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't see him. But...
I know that they were debating it, and that's why Daniel readjusted his jackals because of the free command point usage.
I technically cannot.
Pretty sure sniper duty uses
Oh, no, I
two
can
extra
do
arms.
free one one, but
He doesn't have 2 extra arms on this model here on the table. He's just a dude with some goggles and a sniper rifle.
Because I don't kill anything, but yeah.
Well, we're not seeing a consolidation move. We definitely should be seeing consolidation moves right now, but our players are forgetting it.
I don't think I can sort that.
Nope, nothing has
I
13
think
more
if
models.
the Jackal unit consolidates, it has to tag the kill team.
It does not have to, because it would be doing a engaging consolidate, or ongoing consolidate, I think is the term. I think it's ongoing. Which does not obligate you to go into other units. It just obligates you to go towards the units you're engaged with. So you can just finesse it to where you're not pulling other units. Or honestly, I might even just pull the other unit and just get the absolute limit of your range. So that way, that when they move their 3 inches, because of the terrain in front of them, it's going to make it real awkward for them to like get there. I don't think this kill team has access to fallback, shoot, and charge. Maybe they do for a command point, but baseline?
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with Deathwatch.
To sum up Deathwatch
for sure.
in as few words as possible is you're using infantry squads that have like 2 squads combined, and you want to be shooting for the most part.
I'm gonna use my...
Like Steer Task Force gives you like special ammo to give you like anti-whatever, or extra range and ignore cover, so on and so forth.
Yeah, they really are a shooting army at the end of the day, huh?
A infantry shooting army specifically, yeah.
This unit.
Let's see where these reactive moves get used.
Cool. Go to movement. My guys will get out the Rhino.
After a quick and speedy 47-minute long top of turn 1, let's see how long it takes the Deathwatch to hit the end of their fight phase. Oh, we have some rhinos disembarking.
See a combat disembark here?
Oh, potentially. Definitely, I think if the Jackals had consolidated and wrapped that rhino, it would have been
if I were to be in melee, right?
Would have been the play, because then that unit that's in the rhino is jumping out anyways, and they're gonna smack you around. You might as well force them to be battle shocked, right?
Yeah, he's 100% not gonna fit.
Yeah.
Without being in engagement range.
So anyone who doesn't disembark within 3 has to take a
yeah, and the rhino's 3 inches is not correct, so you'll still have more room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they're still on 32 mils.
Yeah, they're 32 mils. You fit them 2 ranks deep. It's not going to be enough. That guy's way too far. That guy's also way too far.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say nitpick it down. I think you're pretty much good to go.
You are not good to go. Mathematically speaking, it is 232 stacked, 2 deep. User in chat asks, so how does Genestealer cults work? I know they can revive units after they've been destroyed, so essentially their army rule is they get $10. And all of their units have a value assigned to them. The bigger the unit, the more money it costs to buy them back. And when they get killed, you spend the money when they die. So the timing is important. And you put them in reserve, and you get a little ambush token thing, and it essentially functions like the subterranean assault. They can come in either from strat reserve or from that token, and you as the opposing player can end your moves close to those tokens to remove them off the table to limit the options that the Genestealer cult player has to deploy. They are very much a, here's a lot of units, I'm going to force you to kill them, I'm going to use extreme board pressure by being everywhere and force you to always defend your home if you care about your home and your force disposition.
Make this guy the closest sellable target. Just
if you really want to sacrifice your Ridge Hunter.
And that's pretty much the TLDR of Genestealer cults.
Yeah.
They are definitely an interesting army to play. They have a very high, I would say pretty high skill floor, which is how good you need to be to actually make them work. And their skill ceiling is pretty high up there as well. It's definitely higher than, you know, I would say like Custodes or Knights, where it's pretty much here I am, kill me or lose. GSE, if you kill them, you can still lose. We have a fallback move with the Rhino.
6, 7 inches.
Let's see. I know a reactive move is coming. We don't know where it's going to be at, though.
5 inches left.
You can free pivot. You can free pivot.
5.5.
It's free.
Here.
You can nope. Okay. Don't be scared to use your free pivot. It's free. It came with the 11th edition core rules. Use it.
No, tempting and plunder is not great. Just save them for later and just try to kill whatever you can and move on to the next.
Yeah. Oh, we lost a commentator apparently.
It looks like Dustin has
That makes sense.
died. Unfortunately for him, his internet seems to have trouble at this time of the night. Every time. It's pretty routine. It's also entirely possible that the HVAC guy has shown up to his house and he must go away for 45 minutes again. Unfortunately. But using this time here to talk about our GSC Community Open. This is a tournament that is open to the public, open to members of our community, open to everybody and their mother. If you want to play Tabletop Simulator and mimic essentially a Rogue Trader tournament, or RTT as they're typically called, you too can play, be featured on stream. It's a low entry rate. All you need is a computer that can run Tabletop Simulator. You watch a quick little YouTube video on how to get set up. You can play 3 easy rounds, and you can also play against members of GSC, because we will be signing into the event as well. Right now, we're just letting the public sign in first, and then once that happens, we'll fill in any spots that are open. The #1 table, which is essentially the 2 people that are aiming at first place currently, will be featured on stream. We will have 2 commentators talking about their game. And that will happen every round until we get to the finals, where we will crown the winner. You win a couple bucks. It's going to be a good, easy Saturday. I believe it is August 29th. So it's at the end of this month. It will be a great time. Good fun. I would highly recommend it. If you are scared of tournaments, you're like, oh, there's a bunch of sweaty nerds that are going to make me feel bad about playing Warhammer, using my cool list. Don't worry about that. Because ultimately, that's what everybody does at tournaments. They just bring a list that they think is going to work. They bring a list they think is fun. They bring units that they enjoy using. And it's not the tool that is being used or the size of the tool. It's how it gets used. So don't be scared to sign in. And sign up. I know I will be there as the judge. I will be the one saying, that whatever issues with rulings that occur, because it's a complicated game with 28 different factions and all this other nonsense, so there's a lot to read and memorize. That's my job. Just memorize the rules. I believe Dustin has returned. Dustin!
Oh, look.
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back from the dead!
Intercessors, as much as
I love a good old ISP,
Are they even a provider if they don't provide? They're just an is.
Nope.
They're just an is.
There's Sergeant. Sorry.
Say a few choice words about him.
Go to this side of the terrain feature so that he can technically have a target on the Ridge Runner, I guess. It's better than doing absolutely nothing. That's what he was doing.
So did I miss a reactive move? Doesn't look like it.
Not yet.
They should all be within 2 inches of each other.
But are they
Kind of surprising.
or are they within 9 of each other? I don't know.
We'll move on to killing phase, my favorite phase.
One thing to note, if your army... no overwatches. If you are using a 5-man infantry squad and you are placing them all 2 inches away in a straight line, or kind of like a weird offshoot straight line here, like how Micah has, mathematically speaking, your unit will not be within cohesion, because every model has to be within 9 inches of each other. And the math pans out to be about 9.5 inches, 10.5 inches, or 10 inches, depending on the base size. So larger the base, the closer your models have to be together, essentially.
Iron Hell Heavy Stubber, 3, Rapid Fire 3, 6 shots, hitting on 4s. Oh my gosh.
Brutal.
Okay. This is not good.
Oh, he took the frag storms.
Nothing.
That Genestealer lives.
Should have shot the Lancer Laser Destroyer into the Genestealer.
He does have a Lancer reroll though. He just didn't want to use it. But...
Yeah.
I think he's saving it for the big boy gun.
But they did not.
I suppose, but I mean it's
Oh,
a
I could have re-rolled
T7 8-wound
ability to re-roll.
Ridge Runner,
Yeah.
It has one hit roll, 1 wound roll, and 1 damage roll. I know
Okay.
it's okay.
Do you want to reroll one of the hits for that? Or
Could I have used it on the rocket pod, or
Sure,
are you
go
saying it's too late?
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
They got that's where I would use 2, maybe. Yep, hits. Twos.
Wounding on 8 or strength 8.
Wounding on 8 on a d6.
Wound, take your 5 up invul.
Save.
He
Easy
chins
money.
it. He
Built.
chins it.
Built for tough, and that is his hit roll too. So let's see if these 2 shots with the laser destroyers hit.
You shoot this in the ridge runner.
Can't you not shoot blast weapons at all?
You are able to shoot blast weapons. You cannot shoot what you're engaged with, unless you're a destroyer, demolitioner, demolisher from guard. And there are some units that can,
Or Vindicator.
or vindicators, or what is it? Steal something. For Astra Militarum, the whole detachment gets that, the Titanic one.
Plus
Oh, right.
hitting on 4s.
5s. -1 hit for being engaged, and -1 ballistic skill for cover.
Why you
I rolled
9?
a 5.
Where is this going?
I believe Jackals.
It looked like you had
So
it.
9. Oh, did I roll something wrong?
How many? 13. 4 for 13? No, blast.
I rolled a 5 and a 4 plus 4, so that's 9 plus 4.
Is it plus 4?
Should be 13.
Oh shit.
Because
Okay,
there's
yeah,
2 of
there's
them,
two
and
of
it's
them.
plus
Yeah,
2
yeah, okay.
each.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hitting on 5s.
Miss,
Hitting on
this will
5s.
hit.
Hitting on
These
5s.
are
On
4s,
5s.
so hitting on 4s, take 4 saves.
Mm.
AP 0.
Yep.
Fail 1 for sure. Probably 2.
Yeah, they have a 5
Yep,
up
2.
save.
Okay. So this guy's dead.
That could be a live Jackal right now if you just look at your rules.
Okay.
It is both players' responsibility to be accurate in what they do. So it's okay to correct your opponent and be like, hey, don't forget about engage, don't forget about cover, you know, because it's not fair to you if your opponent benefits from them forgetting a rule or miscalculating a rule, or
Wounding on,
the inverse.
strength 14.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wounds. take the- I don't
User
know,
in chat,
7
Eric, says hello from Bards, where I'm playing Emperor's Children into Hunter's Votan. Hunter is another member of GSG we have yet to feature on stream, mostly because he's an old man and he doesn't quite understand how technology works. All he uses it for, anytime we talk about him about trying to set up Tabletop Simulator, he's like, I don't know how to do that, dude. I just use Word Doc and MS Paint. And I'm like, alright, I can teach you. It's not that complicated. But he's like, no, I got a MacBook Pro Lite. Like, what the fuck is that? That's not a computer, that's a tablet with a screen.
He's got an iPad.
Yeah. So, hopefully soon we'll be seeing Hunter in the IRL streams, or maybe he'll join us in the 21st century and get a real computer. We shall see. And Bards is a local game store in downtown San Diego. We will likely, potentially, be hearing more about Bards and Cards on the stream soon.
Plus, there's still 10 models.
Yep.
Yep. So plus 6 more from Blast.
That is, I love the Deathwatch Terminators. The Cyclonic Missile Launchers.
'Cause I can see this guy.
Yep.
I don't mind the 2d6 attacks from them.
Re-rolling all
They're just
6s
AP
of
0.
They are AP0.
Meh.
But it's hilarious. 3 models throwing almost 30 dice on hits, and especially when you combine that with the anti-keywords that they can get from their stratagems.
Okay, so
Pretty
I
primo.
re-rolled- this was one that I re-rolled. These 3s will be re-rolled. And I rolled 1 more 6, so I get 1 more hit. It's actually very good. So, and these miss. And this misses. Strength is 4, wounding on 4s. Take
A lot.
it's 16 saves.
On 4.
4
Oh, God.
Oh my
Damage
gosh.
each.
1.
1 each. Okay, so, how many bikes do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 left.
6.5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Kill
5,
the big
6, and then the last
dudes
one.
in the front. Kill the big dudes in the front. Make the charge harder.
Grenade launcher, I guess. Yeah, just to keep it cohesive.
No. It's
This is Daniel's first game.
There's 4 guys.
That's why we have the quads. They're there to soak up 1 damage attacks.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
They have the mining lasers.
Who cares? They're gonna be dead if those
They're super
Terminators get in there. Those-
Yeah, that's true.
Those chain fist, power fists are gonna decimate the rest of the squad if they make that charge.
7.
That could have been like a 7 or 6-inch charge. 6, 7. Compared to the 3-inch charge it's going to be.
You know?
And then
Yeah.
down to 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't do these ones, so I'll have to do it manually. Okay, next.
Brutal. We definitely would have lost spikes even if he put the quads first, but
Captain in Gravis armor is going to
still
use a strap for free. He's going to give them assault and ignore cover on their guns.
Just grenade the Ridge Runner for free.
that is true.
Surely a kill team has grenades.
You cannot throw grenades if you advance. That is baked in.
Advance, so
Yeah,
right.
that is baked into
yeah.
the explosives keyword or explosives strategy, whatever it's called now. I play Tyranids. We don't get access to core rules, okay, unless they're like abysmal. Like,
You get tank shock now. Dude.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I can't wait to spend 1 command point and do 6 mortal wounds to myself and none to my opponent. Oh,
That'll never happen, dude.
what are the odds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I only do it with Norn emissaries because they're built-in 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds. That is it. Because if it happens,
And it's not a bad unit to do it. Pretty high toughness.
exactly, yeah,
Okay.
toughness 11 on 4s, yeah, good chance. 4 to 5 mortal wounds go through on your opponent. You know, the rest will go to you, of course, because why not?
6 target. Winning on 3 is only 1 save. No AP on this guy.
Fail. Damage.
1 damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, you had enough for blast. So Fragstorm grenade launchers.
Ooh.
1, 2, 2. Not amazing. But they'll each
Those Deathwatch heavy bolters damage 3, lethal sustained. Sheesh.
hitting
Oh, yeah.
on 3s, no
They're good.
rerolls. 6s are sustained. Miss these
And
3,
built-in assault.
Back. Strength is 6, winning on 3s. A lot better.
If only that was the hit roll.
Looking at 8. No AP.
Right?
Damage.
1-ish.
1.
You can kill your quads!
And 4, 5. Cool.
Pain, suffering.
Deathwatch heavy bolt rifles. It's gonna be 4 attacks. These will both have sustained and lethal.
Cool.
Hang on 3s. 1 hit, 1 misses, but I get back from sustained. Strength.
Your
Yeah,
lethal
the
hits.
lethal.
7.
Your lethal hits.
So
On
3.
3s.
Brutal.
Yep.
So it's 3.
Fun fact, lethal hit says you
yes,
may
sorry.
or
Lethal.
can have it auto wound. You're not obligated to.
So I
So
get a save. Alright, damage.
sometimes you don't want to take that lethal, especially if you have like dev wounds and anti keyword on your weapon. But in this particular case, you definitely want to use your lethal.
Master crafted heavy bolt rifle. 2 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yeah, lethal devastating is not a super popular combo, but
On 3s, 6, 7.
Who knows? Maybe
1
we
more
will
save.
see some changes in the near future to lethal hits.
Cool.
With devastating wounds, maybe it'll trigger, maybe it'll synergize more, maybe it'll just get rid of dev wounds. Who knows?
I'd be fine with getting rid of dev wounds. Outside of like grenades and deadly demises and stuff, but just get rid of all of them.
These
Mm.
have,
A perfect spread.
Perfect
What are the odds?
These will
Perfect
miss,
rainbow,
and
he
I will
says.
get 1
Okay.
lethal and 1 lethal. These are going to be strength 7, so 3s. You're looking at, these are AP 2, so that's going to be 3 more. 3 damage 3 incoming.
They're all 3 damage 3. Okay, so
AP2 damage 3,
2
yep.
kills the wolf quad. This one goes down to 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unfortunate math there. Then the multi-melta into the Street Runner attacks, hitting on 4s. Yep.
Mm.
Goodness.
Brutal.
Dang.
Then this unit has to shoot.
Yeah. They're gonna. I don't know if it's worth finishing off that unit. They're gonna put their frag cannons into the unit of 5 here.
Frag cannons in unit 5.
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess and then the Watchmaster's gonna put his shots into the question.
I think honestly leaving Genestealer unit or like GSC units on like 1 or 2 models is ideal.
Okay, the Watchmaster.
It is one of the few armies where that's not the end of the world. You do have to remember that with force dispositions like reconnaissance, that one model can still score a lot of victory points. And forcing them to use their resurgent points early is definitely better than forcing them to use them later in the game, because you're going to be losing models also, you know. But definitely, like, Adeptus Sororitas, when every time one of their units dies, they get a fate dice that they can use to auto-save something that matters, or auto-wound with a multi-melta, or do a flat 6 plus whatever melta damage, is definitely the way to go. If you have a battle assist around 1 wound, just let it run around the table. Because even though it's points, that miracle die will potentially cost you more points down the line.
What is Micah's primary here?
Micah's primary is Consecration. Let's pull it up here.
Okay. Let's do the thing on the objective or whatever.
So he wants to kill units and end his turn on a terrain area to consecrate that objective. And then once an objective has been consecrated, that's all you gotta do for that token. There's no interacting with it, there's no removing it, and you want to do that for each objective, as many objectives as possible, to max out primary. But it looks like we're leaving a lot of Genestealer cult units on low bottle counts. We still have the fight phase, but you never know. Snake Eyes charges do happen. So it is definitely in the Genestealer cult's players' best interest to be able to triangulate objectives, which is basically just doing an action on a train or on an objective, and then it gets a token for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, you can't do it till round 2, which kind of feels ugh, because it's one of the few secondaries, or one of the few primary missions you can't really score a whole lot turn 1. Because I know some of them you can max 15 points primary insanely quickly. No, another script error.
One crack grenade hitting on
Crack-a-lackin'.
Hits, shrink 9, wounding on 3s.
Wounds.
Take a save,
Oh.
Sure. 5. Yeah, he's a 3 armor.
Yep, you're good.
Yep, cool.
He's good.
Cool.
Now that intercessor unit is no longer hidden.
This unit
We could see that bite some intercessors in the butt, but they are just
Arda, I can tell
intercessors
you
at the end of the day.
one unit that's not going to charge.
Yep.
It's those Terminators still in combat with that Genestealer.
Ooh, yeah, that the hero Genestealer. I have been the Genestealer player in that situation, and I almost never have any left over.
Yeah, they die to a stiff breeze usually, but
Yep.
This unit, the Indominator kill team. 7.
Deathwatch has to be one of the most expensive armies to build.
I definitely think it's up there. Admech definitely blow them out of the water, right? But for Deathwatch, you gotta
Think so?
oh yeah, price per model count. Admech is definitely higher. The Deathwatch, what makes them so expensive is you need to source those Deathwatch upgrade sprues, because they just have the old Deathwatch upgrade sprues, which are not quite the same scale as the modern day Space Marine. So it's a bit weird, but of course with additive manufacturing, it's pretty easy to get some resin prints to mimic the same thing at the appropriate scale at a much lower cost than a Deathwatch upgrade sprue.
How much OC do you have?
Plus 1 OC for my vehicle, so 4 here, and then this one will be...
I've never seen a Captain and Gravis armor look like that, by the way. It's an interesting model.
Here.
Oh, and the Saboteur is...
It's got a cloak, some type of plasma weapon. Oh my god, this man could use some love on on the table.
Don't zoom in too much.
Okay, let's appreciate him from afar. Oh, he looks pretty cool. He's got a plasma gun. He's standing on Necron Warrior. You know, that is the
Okay, cool.
That is the thing about the terrain area, or sorry, the TTS models, is you make do with what you got, you know?
Let me bubble that. Yeah, you have to go there.
Cool.
The multi-charging going on. I have definitely been noticing a lot more multi-charges happening with 11th edition compared to 10th edition. Where in 10th edition, you know,
Okay, cool.
adding an inch to your charge roll, if you wanted to multi-charge, just meant you just were not doing it and trying to slingshot into the other units with a pile-in.
They're shocked.
You are shocked.
They're
It's also a
scared.
lot easier to get multi-charges off too with the new 2-inch engagement, right? So
Okay. Pile in.
Well, the engagement thing is less the factor. That's more for like slingshots and pile-ins, because you still need to roll that result on the die
Pile in matters
to get them, if that makes sense. To declare them as a charge target to be able to end within 2.
Right.
I wonder why he didn't just multi-charge this Jackal unit. Like, why not?
Here.
Where at?
Next to this Ridge Runner, that with the quad and the one Jackal left.
The unit piling in?
Right here.
Yes.
I believe he did declare them as a multi-charge. He put them right on the edge of
He
that 2
was-
inches.
He was avoiding them.
Interesting.
I think my black shield blades will get to attack.
Yeah, that kill team
Yep.
can obliterate that Jackal and that Wolf quad pretty
And I
easily.
guess my Terminators are gonna pile
But I
in.
guess
I feel
getting
like
rid
I'd
of
almost triple charge, honestly. This
yeah,
one lone Jackal, just pick him
your
up,
turn, pile in.
and he's just get all of them.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
Well, I guess it's more so like not forcing the resurgent costs early on, and but I mean, it's probably going to bite him in the butt because Daniel's going to have a lot more units that can triangulate and still let the rest of his army go and do damage.
So it's gonna be 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling for both. Reroll
I don't know if Micah realizes though, but I see a Patriarch with 10 Genestealers going to go after this Watchmaster here next turn.
Yeah, that Watchmaster is not long for that world. The Patriarch being on a circular base makes it a lot easier to get the Appearance Ring Genestealers in engagement and in the fight compared to the Broodlord's weird oval base for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's literally the same model.
Yeah, the only difference is really like the head and what they're standing on. That's
yeah,
it.
a pipe versus a piece of chitin or whatever it is that the Broodlord's on.
Right.
My Broodlords are 2 Patriarchs that I got off eBay that I just put them on the correct base, but
Nice. One of my Broodlords I got while I was in Manchester. He's British. And the other one...
what's his name?
Sir Broodlord.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. The other one was a gift from a friend who, when I was just getting started in the hobby, was like, "Hey, bud, here's a bunch of Genestealers and some Broodlords. I don't like them. I don't like how they play. You know, I want to do big tiered monsters, and you can do the infantry stuff because you got all those fucking Termagants that kind of suck." And I was like, "Thanks, man. I appreciate it." So that kind of evolved my playstyle into being this sort of hyper-aggressive, I'm coming for you kind of thing that my playstyle is now today.
It is a good unit, like for Tyranids. I don't particularly care for them. Well, one, I just don't like moving them on the table. Their arms just get hung up on everything. It's just brutal.
It is monkey of barrels. Absolutely. You pick up one, you're picking up 3, whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Lieutenant is dead. He no longer gets to reroll the wound rolls.
These are AP 1, 2, 3, 7, AP 2.
7 AP2. That guy is gone.
So damage each. I'm assuming. Reach out. He's dead.
Yep.
Does he deadly demise?
He is not. Quite the opposite. He implodes instead of explodes.
And then they will. Oh, I have to choose to consolidate into an
You
enemy.
must.
Can,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And those models were 1.8, so technically they are engaged already.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're playing it as if the intention was not to pull them
So I
in.
might as well just tie up some units.
Really bothering me that this Watchmaster's doing the Michael Jackson right now.
Here.
Yes. Is it Micah's detachment that lets him reroll everything? No. So certain Deathwatch units their ability is if they are attacking essentially a Xenos faction, they get to reroll their entire hit roll for shooting and melee. If they're attacking anything else, like an Imperium or a Chaos faction, they only get to reroll hits of 1. Genestealer Cult, being a Xenos faction, gives some of Micah's Deathwatch the ability to just reroll essentially everything. So it's just, you got a bunch of mini Oath units everywhere. And it looks like we have the Hero Genestealer, Hero Strange Genestealer going down, and some Resurgent points getting spent. On top of that, along with some more Jackals that have been put into reserve. Let's see, so far
Wait, so
yes.
He spent 8 of his 10 already on these 2 units?
Yes, 6 for the Jackals, 2 for the Genestealers.
Hmm.
And I believe he can bring back the small unit of Jackals?
Yeah. And that's it, though. Or I guess, like, the Acolytes, right? But
yeah.
I don't know if you really care about those.
So they can just come on normally, just if I don't want to use these. Or I can wait until your turn, in the movement. Okay.
In my turn, I will consecrate this
Well,
objective.
rock grinders. Got some rocks to grind.
Absolutely. What is
something to notice about these tanks? Look at their melee profile. It will surprise you.
Drill Dozer Blade, 8 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 10, AP 2, damage 2, the perfect Space Marine sized weapon.
It is a Power Fist with 2 extra strength. It is insane how good that thing is.
Yeah. There's a pretty high probability that one Rock Grinder eats a 5-man Intercessor squad or equivalent with these Deathwatch veterans.
So, going into my turn, I assume?
Usually when a tank charges you, you're like, yeah, whatever, you're just being annoying, or maybe a tank shock's coming. Nope, not the Rock Grinder.
Nope, they're going to grind you up.
He might do more damage than a Nord Emissary.
Yeah, that's the funny part. That's the sad part, too. It makes me cry inside.
Yeah.
But speaking of terrain, we have our sponsor of our video and our channels, our live streams, Hades 3D Print. They produce a wonderful set of 3D miniature terrain that we use at our events, for practice games. You know, we'll see it featured here on the channel when we're playing our IRL streams. You can use our code GSG10. Currently, the first 5 people that click on that link will get 10% off their order. I would recommend ordering 2 or 3 sets if you are a local, community in, let's say, in a smaller town or Los Angeles or whatever, and your local game store doesn't quite have 11th edition terrain. Kind of a big deal with how things work in 11th edition. Terrain's super important, and having the correct size, the correct measurements, because that's kind of how the game is balanced around, is that particular set of terrain and how it, like all the sizes, the light, the dense, etc., etc. And the terrain areas, these little squibbly bits of terrain areas right here, if you can see that I'm pointing at, that like stick out on the sides, they're super important because it enables you to have one squad across both terrain areas in this little gap, and still own control of that objective, and still be hidden, and still be within coherency. So, check out Hades 3D Prints. You can check our link in the description, or check out their Etsy, type it in, look it up, and use our code. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
And then we will, Burden will be this squad, Burden will be this Reductus, and the other Burden will be these Alkalites right here.
Well, let's take a look at the secondaries. We got Defend and Burden.
Yeah, right. That's the Burden.
Yep.
From Daniel.
Acolyte, Reductus, and Acolytes. Okay.
Defense Stronghold.
Onto my movement.
Usually it's pretty easy. However, with Deathwatch being able to have access to a lot of uppy downy, they can pick up 2 kill teams for 1 command point. They have 2 units currently in Deep Strike, and this being turn 2. We will likely see some Deathwatch within Daniel's deployment zone, which will stop full points on the, what is it, Defend Stronghold, right? Yeah, Defend Stronghold is the full name. Bird of Trust basically is pretty difficult for GSE to own, to score, because they have to make sure that that unit survives their opponent's next turn, and that's not really the GSE way, right?
Ooh, you don't have to see me to bind me?
I don't think so, but I'm gonna make it to where I can only be seen by one. If you like to shoot at me.
Yeah, I can't kill you with the single storm bolter.
I don't think I can get 0.2 more onto the objective. I don't think I can get on the objective there. No. So maybe
We're going to see some more Mortal Wound shenanigans from this saboteur.
That's fine. Let's put in 6 there.
So I think
melt the mine thingy.
I think Daniel should have basically sent
free grenade and once per battle and movement.
one or two like jackal units up, and then had the other two like staged to kind of just mortal wound bomb. You know, basically every turn.
Yeah.
And with resurgence points, and I think that's where a lot of his damage is going to end up coming from now.
Yep. Rock grinders and mortal wounds. That is 5 mortal wounds. That is 2 dead Terminators for free. All you had to do was have some guy walk up to you and throw some canisters at you.
Well, his name is Reductus, and he did reduce the units. Ha ha ha, dad joke.
That is true. I believe it also triggers if you end a move with... if you go closer to him. So it's an interesting... it's not just to off as his movement, it's just... I think it's at the end of the movement phase, if there's a unit within range.
I am so excited for these rock grinders, dude. I cannot wait for them to charge and just delete this kill team. I'm so excited. Well, 3 wounds is annoying, but still.
Yeah, bunch of heavy intercessors.
Should I be reading chat or should I not be reading chat?
And
I'll check in every once in a while as long as you're in the
Captain and Gravis armor also halves damage, but 2 damage doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, well, 2 to 1's pretty big, I guess.
2 to 1,
actually.
it's 50% reduction in damage?
I don't care if you do.
Quite literally.
Yep. Math. Never math in public, people. See, I'm real fast with math. Not real good. Watch. 2 plus 2 equals 5. Just like that. Fast.
Oh, it's 22.
Hey, obviously. Right, yeah. How could I get that wrong? It's so just straightforward.
I still have 1 Ridge Runner. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Because the mortal wounds also trigger off of fallback moves, and let's see if he remembers to do it with each unit of jackals.
I do not like
so I owe you battle shocks before we get too far into this. Let me do some battle shocks for you on this alpha.
Oh yeah, these 2 guys.
The alphas, he's good. And then on this squad right there, the four man.
Nope.
I think they're good on.
So
This is both.
I do not.
easy money. They didn't even need synapse. Leadership 7.
These 2 Goliath movement.
So let's see. Help me do some bookkeeping here. The Rhino's alive. Was anything else besides the lieutenant with combi weapon get killed entirely for the Deathwatch?
No. Nothing. Nope, not at all.
And the only units that have actually died for the GSE came back. Right?
Yep, but he does have quite a few wounded guys. Well, I guess 2 units of wounded guys.
Yeah.
After movement, get 2 cause mortals. I did that over here. We're good.
Yeah.
I did it.
It is once per unit per turn per phase, not just once for the whole army. You have free grenades. Throw them.
They suffered the wrath of the Emperor.
It's only 1d6 or 2d6, right?
Yeah. Because
With
per
these
model
units.
in the unit, which is...
I don't really care to do that right now.
But it's free.
This guy is
Sure.
going to fall back this way.
Fred says, I'll be playing with the terrain and the guy behind Hades 3D print design as well tomorrow. That is true. Fred will hopefully be streaming it, and will hopefully be able to get a commentary set up for that and post it on the channel so that everyone else can see another IRL game here in the near future.
There's not much Overwatch potential here, right? This is just 3 units.
No,
of
it's just
shoot.
frag cannons.
Yeah, so we'll move the Patriarch unit up with the outside too. We'll go this way. They have advanced. I should probably just roll that just to see what they get. See what they got. Nothing there. What's this? That one's a 6. Want that one, not the other one. This is gonna be 14 inches of movement. So
Zoom in.
this will be fun.
I would honestly send the Patriarch and the Pure Strains into the 3 wound heavy intercessors and put as many rock grinders into the Deathwatch veterans, because they're all 2 wounds each. And he
That's
also
fair. I think I would too.
Yeah, I would have started off with the Patriarch first instead of the Goliath rock grinders in the movement, but
I don't know.
that's me.
It's news to me as well.
We're likely going to see some battle shocks getting triggered from the Patriarch's cosmic horror ability. in the fight phase. Of course, it is Space Marine leadership, which means they're gonna roll it, pass it, and that'll be that ability.
Unless it's me,
right?
I will fail it.
Most likely, we're going to be going into here. We just don't want to, like, get fucked.
I'm definitely looking forward to the Tyranid Codex coming out and hopefully removing the Shadows and the Warp and replacing it with an army rule that has impact throughout the entire game instead of just one phase, one turn. Even with units having to take a battle shock test and it not automatically getting cleared out at the end of the start of the next turn, Leadership 6 is still Leadership 6. You're going to pass it.
I think they could just make it so that anytime someone's within Synapse, it's a -1.
Yeah.
And then keep everything else the same. That's fine.
Yeah, if we could interact with their opponent's leadership outside of with just the Death Leaper and one enhancement and a special Tyranid detachment, which I believe is Synaptic Nexus, that has the -1 leadership aura, if we could actually have, like, leadership modifiers throughout the entire game, then hey, I'm all for it. That'd be great. I'd love it. However, it is not, and that sucks a lot.
Everything goes according to plan.
I don't know if you can tell, there's an acolyte hiding in the dirt underneath these jackals.
I believe that is his ambush token.
Oh,
So the rule states,
Strat reserves, or you can use the token.
Within 3 inches or 9 inches away from opponent, then remove marker. One model has to touch marker, but then the next text says unit can be replaced normally in your ingress movement. Got it. Unless that's only after you have a chance to do it first.
Nope.
I have no idea how the fuck this shit works. Right,
I mean, if you have any questions, I played against Genestealer Colts like 5 times. The bikes are new to me because I didn't ever.
It's more of just the army rule itself. It wasn't clear for me the first time I ever read it.
They put tokens down that they get to deep strike. They can also deep strike different units because they're not associated with each unit.
Yeah, so you can't use rapid ingress, but they can be set up on the battlefield using cold ambush as described, or by following the rules of strat reserves in subsequent turns.
So it basically gives your units like a form of deep strike.
Pseudo
For
deep
those
strike.
that are
Cool. So that's where they're going.
interested in the WTC standings, Team USA round 1
That's fine. Don't really care.
finished 136 to 24 over Estonia.
These guys are gonna strike.
Then
Probably-
next round is Bulgaria, so
Yeah, they
that's
have deep strike, so it's
gonna be interesting.
like your strat reserves and stuff like that. They have deep strike on.
Interesting.
Screen out home, so they're probably
I don't think I could point to that country on a map, if I'm being honest.
yeah, no.
Somewhere in Eastern Europe.
Hey, trivia. What color is it? There's 3 colors on their flag. What are they?
I don't know. I hope
Blue,
they're.
black, and white. Apparently.
Oh man, those poor guys. Oh.
We're gonna get them within 2. Just they're all touching. Cool. Then this unit. Cool,
I
they're not fitting
don't see a
here.
cult ambush token there, which
I
means
guess
they're a
there's something
little
here
bit
that's
too
there,
far
but-
forward
well,
off the table edge, because if they're not deploying off, if the Genestealer cult player is not using the actual token that he places down, it has to follow the rules of regular strat reserve, which is wholly within 6 inches of the edge of the battlefield. It looks like Daniel did not forget about his
I don't think I'm fitting any of my giant.
No, I think the Pure
I
Strain,
think-
they have Deep Strike. That's true, they have Deep Strike. But I don't know if their army
I
rule
think I
works with
would
Deep Strike.
set. I'd set these Genestealers up behind this like water tower
We're making good time.
for next turn, like moving forward to answer Micah's
Look, for GSC, that is great.
clapback if there is one.
It's true.
Personally, they do move decently fast.
Here's to me playing it horrendously. They don't actually need
So you brought the 5-man just to screen.
Yep.
They will just-
Screen off your
But-
home, because you definitely want to not enable your home objective to be consecrated while playing Recon against Birds of Foe, because that is free bonus points. We take a quick
But I
gander at
mean,
the
in
primary.
reality, There should be nothing. His kill teams are both going to be engaged. He could bring up the Terminators.
I think
but...
I definitely think both kill teams are going to be dead.
That's really.
I think the Captain and Gravis armor with extras, like 1 or 2, will probably still be alive. I think.
If that Patriarch and that full 10 brick of Pure String get in there,
he's going to go into the Watchmaster, almost guaranteed.
boxcar charges are still boxcar charges. Even just off the free movement alone, to get better board position to go into the Lancer and the Terminators the following turn. We could see.
I just, yeah, like if he rolls abnormally high, he may look at it, but I think his intent, especially the way that he's placed these Genestealers, is to wrap this 2-wound like Watchmaster melee kill team.
Yeah. But he has to make sure that he doesn't roll so high on the charge into those units to where he prevents the Rock Rider from being able to get engaged. But the Pure Strain Genestealer,
about that?
Yeah. The only real benefit is the Pure Strain Genestealer bases are 32 millimeters, which means they're thinner than 2 inches. So you could, as long as you're not like double stacking them, the Rock Rider can fight through the unit essentially.
For the viewers that are watching, Micah is rapid ingressing for free. This Chaplain with Jump Pack model is just a normal Chaplain. It was a bit of a last minute correction that we had to make, but yeah. The -1 damage was the Captain only, not as unit. That is correct.
Yep.
Captain and Gravis armor halves all damage. It's not -1 damage, it's half. So, like if he's damage 4 from the Lion, he would only take 2. It's kind of why in Gladius he's such a pain in the ass as a solo character, because you give him the Feel No Pain enhancement,
right,
and he halves all damage, so
becomes
like
a
little mini Catan.
Yeah, mini Necron Catan.
This Ridge Runner is going to shoot everything into this Intercessor team that it can. Everything else will go into this unit that cannot reach.
Let's see. Get rid of this primary cards.
So we'll start with the
Shooting
any wounded on this squad? No, they're all
the mining laser there too.
Alright, so we'll do the 3 attacks.
Oh wait, can I do an Overwatch?
It does have blast.
Sure, go ahead, sorry. I rolled on my D3, so.
Okay, before you start shooting, I just forgot that I forgot that Jackal Elphys was not supposed to be there because I was going to Overwatch her with 3 Terminators with heavy weapons. Was the goal.
Gotcha.
So
that was not for free though, right? Okay, gotcha.
It was not for free. I will spend the CP there.
Okay.
So
could we see the first actual Genestealer cult unit fully die?
Blast for this, unfortunately. 26536. That is very nice. Those are a bunch of missile launcher shots hitting on 6s.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
He has 4 wounds, so
wounding on 4s. Take 1 save.
Nope. And saves it, of course.
Nope.
Up to the Stormbolters.
Yeah, no, it's no AP. Okay. Stormbolter attacks, rapid fire.
Nope.
No 6s.
Okay. That was 30-something attacks with 1 hit. Turned to 2 with sustained. Brutal. Brutal.
4 wounds is awkward anyways on Overwatch with a bunch of AP 0 damage 1.
Yeah.
But
the Jackal only saves on 5s.
Alright, cool. So 2 attacks. Hopefully I hit something here. Well, it's on 5s, so that's not neither of those things. And then we're gonna do. I'm not with an 18, I don't think. Yeah, I am. Cool. Sweet. 6 attacks. On 5s. Just need to hit them. Cool. We hit them. That's all I care about.
oh, he just wants to strip cover or whatever.
Yep.
Just 1 3d0.
1-3 up. Made it.
Okay. I'll give them the.
All the status effects.
Cool. And then I
The
mean
Chingus, as he calls it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. This guy can't see this, so we'll do this one first. He only has his target. Everything into the heavy intercession.
Oh, wow. Incinerator, 2d6, strength 6, AP 1, damage 1. Torrent?
The d6 will Swift Blast.
And there are 2 of
And
them.
hazardous. Oh gosh. Blast, which we talked about. This is on a 5. Ew. Wait. That's not cool. 1. And then strength is 9. Not a 1.
Yeah, they hit on 5s.
Yeah, I will.
D6 plus blast, I guess.
No, I'm scared.
Come on.
Oh, 3 mortal wounds.
1, 2, 3. All right, and then
Genestealer culture so good at throwing out mortals, they take some. They throw them to themselves.
These dice rolls have been abysmal.
Yeah.
6 shots. I won't even roll high on those. These are the strengths.
Pretty average. Pretty close.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
6 at AP2. 1 damage.
Winning on 4s, they're T6.
Oh, my bad.
It only removes 1, but
Heavy
5
intercessors.
Saves AP1, you said?
AP2 because
AP2.
of the thingamabob with my AP.
Oh right, 5 ups in that case. I'll take 3. 1 guy will die.
I like to pretend I'm a heavy intercessor on Space Marine 2 sometimes.
Nice.
Runners are dead.
I've always been partial to the Eliminator. The multiplayer on Space Marine 2 is just comical. It reminds me so much of like old school, like what is it? Oh man,
Yes.
Quake and there's another one that was super big.
Unreal Tournament.
Unreal Tournament, and then there was
2 again. You kill 1 more guy again.
Heavy stubbers.
yeah, I think it was Unreal Tournament is what I'm thinking of. Where it's just classic. I'm gonna shoot you in the head twice and you're gonna fall over. Like it is just brutal, quick. There is no like, oh, grenade indicator. It just happens.
Oh, is it blastable?
Good, clean
Yeah,
fun.
Gears of War was like that too back in the day.
Yep. This weekend is Gears of War E-Day open beta. If you're interested, I will definitely be playing it.
2 6 ups.
Gonna go
I haven't
grub.
played Gears of War since the original.
Oh man, I'm gonna be grubbing some locusts, showing them that they were in fact not made in God's image.
That's crazy. They're not even... Where's my damage? What the hell?
It comes in the fighting phase, or you
It's in your
just-
melee profile.
No,
Yeah.
A lot of mine are...
or in your mortal wounds that you just throw out randomly.
Things going into veteran Deathwatch team here. You will have no cover because you were off there.
Oh, you rolled the hazardous one for that one, right?
Yep. You rolled
Fine. Okay.
Anything but a 1.
incinerators into them. They're T6 as well.
Got 2 triangulations and 2 consecrates.
Your veterans. Okay. Kill team sergeant.
Yes.
Okay. So.
We are on turn 2. There should only be 1 triangulate because it is limited to once per turn, and you cannot do it until the start of turn 2. Yeah, during the second battle round. So should only have
Yeah,
1.
I'm seeing 2 tokens for it.
6.
Yep.
1 damage each.
Okay. 6 AP.
Hell
I'll Let Loose Vietnam came out today.
Oh man,
I think so.
5.
I do love me some Vietnam.
You die.
Ooh, he fails 5.
You take a damage.
Stubborn. Demo charge.
The poor Space Wolf veterans went down.
10, so you get 2.
Okay. And then
There are no wolves on Fenris.
Nope.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Okay. And then these are those. That many.
3 is that many.
These are AP2s, so I will take these on the shields.
Yeah.
How many?
Because you can choose which.
Oh, I can't change it based on the weapon.
Per weapon profile.
Yeah, it's per weapon profile you send the
I'm
groups.
not actually 100%, so go ahead and take it on the shields for now, and then we'll fucking look it up.
So like if you were halfway through the attack sequence, you couldn't just change it. But
I failed
this is
all of
correct.
them,
Oh!
so never mind.
oh,
And this
there goes their 4 invulnerable save on that unit. That unit is cooked. They are absolutely going to die.
shooting done. All their shooting, they are no longer hidden from me. So
Honestly, I would have taken it on the hammers and just left the shields and the Watchmaster last,
these guys won't.
just so that you could have 3 Marines alive potentially if you just roll high enough on your invulnerable saves.
The big guts.
Because
Yeah, but the Patriarch's dead wounds don't care.
that's fair.
Yep,
Yeah.
5s, nothing. Yikes. And then we'll do.
Because I don't think those
cover
hitting on
again.
4 Thunder Hammers are going to do you much justice without Overwatch.
There's 9.
Oath a moment.
Assuming, the fucking yes, and nothing there. Horrendous. And then we'll do the.
God.
Where's the small sidearms here?
Do you want to do the small arms fire into the thing?
Nah, there's not.
Okay.
You're right. I shouldn't. All right, that's all my shooting, I believe. Yikes! All right. Dude, what am I supposed to do? I don't do damage.
You do damage in the fighting phase, and everything before that is just a bunch of random mortal wound bullshit.
Alright,
Unless you ally in a bunch of demolishers.
start with the Genestealers here. Their charge. On a 4. Yikes.
That is definitely not boxcars.
Make it here, and this is where I'm going to be going, I believe. And then we'll just try to hold you off here with these two bad boys. I don't think I'm going to be able. Yeah, I will be able.
I think I charged both rock grinders, tank shock,
We're going to engage. We're not.
with the wounded one. So why not?
Right.
It's already dead in my eyes. Next turn, it's off my screen.
Yep.
Can't see it.
No idea what I'm doing here on that, but yeah.
And full send.
We have multiple videos about how Daniel learns very well.
Yeah, no, not yet. We don't. I'm terrible at this game. Okay, don't. If you see anything that you do, yeah, don't copy me. I'm awful.
Poor Daniel.
This one, and then we'll do their charge because he'll be able to get within engage range. So it's gonna be a 4 there on that big old truck.
Of course.
10, huge.
Whoa!
He's monstrous.
Truck gaming.
I can't get within 1, but I'll get within 2, and I'll
Yep.
go ahead and make it to where I can.
If you are unable to end within 1, you are not required to. Or sorry, you are required to, but if you are unable to, then go to 2 inches, and if you can't end within 2, then you fail the charge. Which can occur depending on where models are placed within terrain areas, where your other models are, which I have had a 12-inch heroic intervention with a knight fail with boxcars on the heroic intervention just because I was just too dummy thick to fit in the small area where he could go. And that made me very sad.
Right.
Which one? Yeah.
Just making sure I can delete them.
Yeah, other rock grinders charging in.
I definitely
Three
would have
rock
pivoted.
grinders in. Last one.
7.
I definitely would have pivoted that rock grinder. No, don't go there. You're boxing out your pure strains. No. No.
Would you like to roll 6 ones, please?
So we'll spend a CP here.
Here's the tank shock with the wounded rock grinder.
It's gonna be 10 dice. So plus 8. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Fucking course.
Due to
Hey, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you'll take 2.
Unfortunately, that will make it bracketed. So it's going to be hitting on 4s with its
But
drill dozer.
he kills 1 and 1 guy's on 2, which is a perfect profile for
his giant power fist blades.
Alright.
He's only gonna get like 3-ish wings through now on average.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Ooh,
We're going.
they're in.
Oh my god.
I don't know about this. I guess it takes us the point from him. But
Going this way.
That is true. I don't know if the heavy intercessors will get out OC'd. I mean, they are OC1. They have close combat weapons. I doubt they kill the rock grinders.
Sure. Cool.
We shall
well,
see.
you see this
I'm only
twin
gonna roll,
power fists on the aggressors,
Power weapons are supposed to be in the front. Where'd the other guy go?
and the captain
Oh, right.
also
Yeah,
has
there
a
are 3
power
of them.
weapon.
Yeah.
Not gonna
No.
Yeah.
Rock grinders probably
Twin link
dead.
power fists.
too bad. You don't wanna get
It is in fact
home
ogre.
show here, just
How many CP does Micah have?
Micah
Cool, that's that charge,
has.
that's that
Let's
charge.
see.
Oh, I blocked myself out here of this charge, but I can go
Yep,
through my
it
own
looks like
vehicle, so
he's
that's fine.
figuring it out.
It's not you. This Genestealer
Micah is
unit
the
gonna
red player. He
charge.
has 2 command points.
Oh, they're going.
Oh, it didn't matter if he blocked off his own guys. They're going in.
Yeah, or this
I don't
way.
think there's going to be any aggressors
My
left.
end base here. We'll go this way.
You
I think
definitely...
he kind of needs to do this.
I mean,
Yeah.
after this turn, the game's over if I don't kill anything. So it's kind of.
You're probably gonna kill something.
I have to kill something this turn. If
So
I
But
don't,
he's got another
like, concede at the
kill
beginning.
team in reserve still.
That is
Yikes.
true. But it is only one
And,
kill team that can be in one place at one time.
Got another one that he just rapided.
You can just move there.
He's
Yep.
probably going to come clean up these Genestealers next turn, though.
That's all my charges, I believe. Yeah,
But I don't know if they can
would you
kill
like to heroic anywhere? Are you
both 10 bricks.
I
I definitely, as the Deathwatch
The
player...
Patriarch one.
Yeah, you definitely go after the Patriarch one.
Yeah, so you used 1 for Overwatch, you didn't use any, so you should be at 1 CP, correct?
I should be at. I sacrificed a objective for command paint in my last turn, so
1,
I should be
2,
at 2.
3. Okay. Fair enough.
But
Pile
I
ins.
don't.
onto the pylon.
Because of interrupt. Funnily enough, it's worth interrupting against these vehicles. Usually you don't care, but these things are insane. So
right. I definitely start my attack with the Genestealers into the Captain with Gravis armor, just because those aggressors are probably going to hurt. 2 of these Thunderhammers, I don't know will be able to fight, depending on where Daniel ends his pylon step. But we shall see.
I'd be half tempted to start with the Patriarch unit. This Watchmaster can pick up over half the squad by himself, and that's before all these Thunderhammers fight.
That is true.
And the extra Power Fist, like, I don't know, that's a scary unit.
Yep. So we look at Daniel's army. On paper, he has effectively lost 0 units. There's still a lot of units on the table. And one more 5-man team can still come back to the fray. Compared to Micah, all of his losses are permanent. When a unit dies, it's gone. And we're definitely going to be seeing a couple more units crossed off this list here soon.
Your head spin? You need some ibuprofen over there?
Does anybody have any ibuprofen?
I have a headache.
I have a headache. Oh shit. Moving back
We are
here.
adults here at GSG.
That is true.
Keep moving here.
Don't let the
That is true.
dad jokes fool you.
We all live together.
Never heard this song.
Sure, this guy's
Sing your battle hymns, brother.
I'm not dwarves. I need to be playing Votan for this. That's all mine. You and Pylon.
I need to play Space Wolves. I think Daniel would actually like Space Wolves.
Yep.
Burden and defend. Hopefully I get that.
I agree.
We'll see. Hopefully I got nothing.
Space Wolves are an interesting dynamic. I just can't get over the furry aspect of Space Wolves.
You base me over there, you base me over there. Yeah, that's all I can do.
This is
I don't know why.
This is
I just can't get past it.
I think
here. I only have
they have some of the best Space Marine models in the line,
Yeah.
which makes sense because they're the newest ones, but
going to start here.
Oh,
You guys start over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's going with
yeah, I think I
against
would
the
too.
hammers.
Use Watchmaster's free stratagem to armor contempt.
Sure.
We are forgetting our Cosmic War ability, which is Battle Shock and stuff, which could stop the armor contempt, which is kind of a big deal right now, because that would trigger on both the Heavy Intercessors and the Deathwatch Veterans.
Oh, I see.
And they can't interrupt unless they're Battle Shocked.
Any, minuses?
No.
Looks like they remembered.
And they pass anyways, because Leadership 6.
If I can increase the range once for battle to 12, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It definitely matters. And
Oh, it's every unit?
It's any unit within 6 inches, then you can increase it to 12.
and it might even hit that chaplain. Yep.
Here, my chaplain unit will have to
Yeah,
do
you
that?
definitely use it.
Yeah, this one and then this one as well.
Chaplains are 5-ups, though. They'll
Yeah.
be fine.
That's true.
You do
It's
whatever
base
you
leadership anyways.
2d6 on the heavy intercessors.
And they're good.
Exactly the same.
Chaplain
Yep.
unit, they will.
Good anyways.
No minuses,
Cool, yeah. That doesn't
Oh,
matter.
leadership 5 up on the chaplain.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, so that was worthless anyways. Alright, so armor contempt there, so you're
That could have stopped armor
Yeah.
contempt. That could have stopped the challenge, or the what is the actual name of the interrupt? I always call it the interrupt.
Of one, the enhancement.
Epic Challenge?
No, not the
Yikes.
not the precision. The interrupt.
Engaging on the charge,
Oh, I don't know.
I just I don't remember.
Not heroic intervention.
No,
Shit,
no.
what is it called?
Grenades? No, that's not.
D4.
That's not one.
Now I need to know. Hold on, let's see.
So, sorry. These 6s are deaths.
It
12
is
saves at -1 damage. And then
counteroffensive.
Counteroffensive. There it is.
12 saves.
12 saves and 5 1-damage mortal wounds. So these are going to be on 4-ups, because AP1.
4-ups.
Okay. Respectable.
5 mortals. Oh, sorry, 5.
So, 10 damage total, that's 5 dead Marines. And that is just the purest
Good.
Marines.
Patriarch's Claws, twin linked on 2, strength 6.
Let's go, Patriarch.
Patriarch.
Oh,
Hit on 2s.
Why don't you
missed twice. But he's 6. I thought he was 6 attacks.
He's 5.
Oh, it's only 5. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not going to search for devs. Let's do 3 at AP ones. 2 damage each.
3 AP 1.
Fail them all, you
I
dead.
have a 2-up save base, so looking for.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
I will fail 1.
2 damage.
He's down to 3 health.
But the Rock Grinder is going to finish him off.
Oh, yeah.
Stand against the horde.
Not for very long. Not for very long.
Oh wait, that still has good. That's good melee. Right?
Yeah, pretty good melee.
10 weapons.
What the heck?
Yeah, their melee's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are gonna interrupt definitely. I'm spending my last 2 command points.
I think
Interrupting here.
Yeah, I definitely go
Counter-offensiving.
I definitely go into the Wounded Rock Grinder.
Probably, yeah.
So that's gonna be the captain and Gravis armor and 1 of the aggressors into the Genestealers, and then 2 power fists into the Goliath Rocklander at 3 health.
What is this guy going in?
That's fair.
That's a lot of splits.
The 2 guys with close combat weapons will go into the other guy, I guess.
Okay.
Send the one guy can surely fight the Genestealers.
Absolutely,
Power
yeah.
fists, that's gonna be 6 attacks into the Goliath Rocklander.
Grinder.
Hitting on 3s, 6 are sustained. Drop 1, get it back. These are +2 strength, so wounding on 4s, strength 10 when linked.
Oh, God.
That's a good amount.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good amount.
Okay. Take 6 saves, AP2.
I think it puts me on a 5 at least.
Not enough.
He's dead.
2 damage each.
That's not the damage one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does not explode.
Dead. Okay.
If he had not take shock, taking 6 damage would have left him at 1. For those of us keeping track of all phases of the game. Unfortunate.
Roll that 1. Looking at 3 saves at your 5-up invul.
So, damage each? 2?
2.
2 dead Genestealers.
6 attacks from the Mastercrafted Power Weapon, hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Wounding on, this is strength 7 with the buff, so wounding on 3s. Oh, they all wound, nice. Take 4 saves, AP, your invul.
Into the Genestealer.
3 more dead.
3 more dead.
I am very familiar with how this maths. As I've been on the receiving end of that with my Genestealers numerous times.
Intercessors with their close combat weapons.
I don't think they kill a Rock Grinder.
6 attack.
That might hurt it.
There you go.
Yeah, might do a wound.
3s. Drop 3, 1 sustained, wounding on 6s. No saves.
Nope.
Nothing?
That adds up.
I'll move on to... now that you can't interrupt anymore, I'll use this Rock Grinder first into the...
Here we go. Here we go.
Yep, watch
So
this.
excited.
Watch faster, sorry.
3s and 2s.
Not brackets, so 3s.
Oh,
Oh,
Daniel, what are you doing?
Alright,
Yep.
so 2 at AP2.
jeez.
Gotta fail them both.
4-ups, witness me.
He'll be fine.
2 saves. 2 saves. There we go.
Come on.
Yep.
He's alive at
You live
1.
at 1.
Brutal.
Against all odds.
Yep, that sucks. Alright, and then I'll go into this Rock Grinder first, into this heavy...
Alright, this is the juicy bits. Surely he won't roll that bad this time.
3s.
Okay, maybe he will.
And then,
Not as bad.
Threes.
See the wound roll.
Still? Or no, these are on
3s.
He's on 3s.
Yeah, so 3 at AP2s.
Yep.
Might kill 2.
Like I said.
Made 1, 2
Nope.
damage each, right?
2 damage each.
Kills 1, 1 down to 1.
Like I said,
2.
on average,
Okay.
that they give him about 3 wounds. So
Yeah.
it's pretty normal.
On 2. Dropping once. And
This
then,
is not 20 attacks.
These are strength 4, so...
Oh.
They are 4
Oh, there's
attacks
only
each.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
At AP2.
I thought there was more than 5, but
8 at AP2 gives me 5 ups.
Hmm.
I will fail that, so that's gonna
6
kill 1,
failed.
Kill 1.
2.5-ish, 2 3/4,
2.
2 and 66%.
He dies. He goes down to 1.
Imagine if we had another Rock Grinder to kill the other 2 heavy intercessors and another 5 Genestealers
And then we'll just go into these guys here.
going in.
These guys get to fight. I'll start with the Power Fist first, just because Oh, actually, no, my shit doesn't matter. So we'll just do what we get. On 4s here. Dropping these, and then these are strength 4. So these are T5 as well.
T5
right?
Terminators.
T5.
Ooh,
So
wow.
5
If
at
only that was
AP.
the Rock Grinders.
5
Right.
at AP2. I failed
1
Wow.
damage.
Brutal.
4-ups before upping.
2 up, 4 up, baby. I think if they changed the game up a little bit and made it like D8s or something, you know, made it so that not everything was so 50-50, right? Add some more granularity to the game. It wouldn't feel so bad.
It's your fights now.
Oh, yes, Watchmaster who somehow lived.
Crazy, insane. Love that
Yeah.
for you. Hate it for me.
He's gonna.
I don't think Daniel's gonna be buying a GSE army.
No, I don't think he will.
Strength.
I don't blame him.
is-
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, rolling 1s.
This is very much not the orking wah that he's accustomed to.
Strength 7, winning on 3s.
Daniel, you should pivot the Rock Grinders so the Lancer can't shoot it.
Yes.
None of them damage.
Each of those one will kill a guy. D3
So
kills one
dead.
damage.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
5.
This holy cow, the
6.
Watchmaster.
I told you.
2. What?
Kind of a big deal.
You are not supposed to be doing this.
Alright, I piled in here to base everybody here. I will Rock Grinder
Terminators will fight back, I guess.
I believe the term is consolidate.
These
Yeah,
Terminators.
good.
It
It's
is.
gonna be 6
That is
attacks with
correct.
Power fists, hitting 3s. Those will miss. I get 2 sustained. Wounding on 2s. Fail 1. Take,
I do like the Mad Max aesthetic of the jackals.
Yeah, they're the coolest ones for sure.
2, 3, 4.
Terminators are really good at killing bikes.
Pikes are not the play in this.
You can definitely kill the
Run
2
them down.
quads.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You would, yeah. Kill 2 quads, 1 bike versus all those bikes.
They're all 1 OC anyways, so.
Yep.
Yeah, so these guys, I'll finish my pilot.
Or
These guys are just going to.
nor is it the Eldar flamethrowers he loves?
He's going to get close.
That is
I don't
true.
know what Brennan's talking about.
Eldari,
He sounds Australian.
And then,
Aussie. Oi, oi,
that's all
oi.
my pilots. So I'll go in.
Something about Vegemite.
Or nor.
Oh no.
Oh
no!
Two objectives there, and
Get you 6 victory points.
Yep, so total of 10 for that. Burden is ongoing, defend stronghold is ongoing, and we'll pass my turn to you.
Interesting, we
There's a
saw
giant
My turn.
hole
I
over
no
here.
objectives that are not my home.
Where
so,
In
is-
front of Daniel's home.
Yep.
We'll both get command point. Both going up to 1.
Unfortunately, the Rock
I will
Grinders did not
draw
end their
forward position.
fight phase, where they ended their movement phase.
Assassination.
Plenty of characters to be killed around the table,
Character here.
and forward position definitely leans to those jump pack kill teams deep striking into the backside of the Genestealer Colts players'
Choose
board.
vehicles for everything from mission tactics since I'm as well.
Wait, the Jackal Alphas is a character?
If you want
Yes.
to do that, I guess I'm gonna point to give you sustained.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Sustained. Do I care enough? Not really. You don't gaff. You don't gaff. Yeah, you don't gaff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do my once per game 2 Oath of Moments with my enhancement on my what's his name? Captain Gravis armor.
Mhm.
Because I'm pretty sure he's not living too much longer. I'll put it on.
In fact, the Battle Shock step happens
patriarch
before
unit
command
that
phase
needs
abilities,
to die.
and Oath of Moment is definitely
And
command phase ability.
the Rock
Yes, but I don't think it matters.
It's true,
Technically.
and it's true.
No,
But sequencing does matter for some armies. Unfortunately, 6-up leadership, they're gonna pass anyways.
You will be at -1.
Yeah. Don't like
So-
it. To put it on.
Got 3
Yeah,
battle
do
shocks
quick
to take.
maths. Quick maths
We
over
got
here.
about an hour left.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Just, Mark is on this guy, actually. Screw him.
I think he dies trivially. I think it was better off on the. I mean, it's up to you. But
Wait, no,
Daniel critiquing his opponent's oath, like, no, you chose wrong. Kill this guy.
So,
Yeah.
sure. On
I like to do that too. Sometimes it works.
Yeah. I would oath the fucking acolytes on his home and deep strike and charge them. Just guarantee you get forward position.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna plunder. Can't do that. Go to.
You can.
Whether or not
can plunder.
he wants to is up to. It's really up in the air. I feel like you
There's
definitely.
also a 3-wound saboteur over here, and he has assassinate, right?
Yes. Assassinate, there's Jackal. I mean, there's plenty of characters kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
If you're playing a more standard Genestealer cult list, where there's a bunch of Acolyte hybrids and a bunch of nonsense, you essentially want to just take either Engage on all fronts and Assassination, and you'll just max out your primary or your secondary every turn, or a Grievous Blow, which is just old Call the Horde, and Assassinate, and you'll just... Secondary is not even in consideration. That is one of the weaknesses of Genestealer cults, is they're so heavily dependent upon so many characters.
Then if you are battle shocked, it's -1, so it'd be on a 1, 2, or 3. You take mortals.
Understood. I am going to do just that in Desperate Escape. For the heavy intercessors, it's going to be 3 hazardous rolls.
I've skipped the battle shock step.
It does. No, he rolled it. The Terminators failed.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else passed.
Gotcha.
6.
He can't end outside of engagement,
Which means
so
he
he can't do it.
can't move.
Oh, can I physically?
You have to go somewhere else.
Which has 6-inch movement. Yeah, you'll be able to.
Yeah.
Yep. You're good.
But the captain only moves 5.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And that's, if you do some quick maths,
these guys
2-inch radius from the base of the Genestealer, which is really like, what, 5.5 inches in diameter, which means the captain and Gravis Armor could not mathematically move through a unit and end out of engagement in this situation.
5 inches over here now.
Yeah.
That's a run.
I'm not sure that one was very precise.
But whatever.
Are we going to see a reactive move this turn?
These guys are going to move 5 inches up, like the slow bastards they are.
With the reductive saboteur, if you no,
If I
no, sorry, no, you're good.
intercessor, you'll move here. You'll move here. You'll move here. I can get 3 people shooting at her. Actually, I think this guy. She has lone op.
No.
Oh, I'm so
stealth.
sorry.
Yeah.
You're good.
They have assault?
Yeah, it's
Just go to the second floor.
Stealth, so just cover.
That is true.
Okay, so these guys will be able to shoot her. The Rhino is going to pivot and move 12 right over here. Outside of 2, probably it's going to go over here.
Sure, good.
These guys are going to move 6.
I don't think the Patriarch is long for this world.
No. Absolutely not.
Here,
But
6
snake eyes
here,
happen.
6 over
That
here.
is true. We have seen that in the past.
I've
Here.
definitely seen it.
Oh wait, I can't physically see through my Rhino.
It was in our last game.
So the Rhino's
When you're
going
playing Dark
slightly
Angels.
backwards.
That is true. Man's hubris. Oh, I won't roll a snake eyes on that charge. Anything but, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only need
their move,
to roll 1 and a 2 or anything higher.
Master will not
Right.
move. I can't. Okay. Deep striking people. Oh wait, my Gladiator Lancer is gonna move up to here.
Looks like we don't care about the heavy bonus.
Of the-
Very good.
I'm not
so it can
positioned to
Oh,
see
but it
this
wants
Rock
to hit
Grinder.
Rock Grinder's in melee. So in that
There's a
case,
s-
the Watchmaster's gonna try. for
there's more than one.
Escape. He might die here.
Still shooting
That's-
me. It's
Bold.
Oh, it's a vehicle.
yeah.
You're so right.
Yep, minus
Thank you.
1 hit and cover, hitting on 5s because we're not keeping our heavy bonus.
Why not shoot the...
Deep strike.
Oh, okay, never mind. Is what it is.
12 inches on the
It's this
cloud.
guy.
That is the joys of being the commentator's desk. We can see the mistakes people make because they're not... The way we're seeing the game is not the way they're seeing the game, right? Through our heads, we're not factoring in every move, everything we're trying to do that turn. We are just reacting to the decisions they ultimately decide to make. Right. But when you got 1,001 things going through your head, it's kind of difficult to, like, parse out and see every opportunity, unless you're Eric and you spend 20 minutes in your command phase, right?
That is true.
Oh, looks like Micah is electing to reinforce his central and natural expansion instead of going for forward position. Because if we take a quick gander at his secondaries, we'll see...
I feel like the Saboteur is also pushing this one heavy intercessor jump back a bit.
Yeah. Looks like he's sort of naturally ending there, maybe giving himself options. I mean, either way, you got to roll a 9 on the die to charge out a Deep Strike without any pluses. And that unit
it's a pretty shooty unit, though.
Yeah, and that unit is definitely not within 9 of each other, of the entire unit, every model, because that's a little bit too far. We see here, without the secondaries in the night, this is definitely not within 9 inches of each other.
Pop its shots. It's going to be the Lancer Laser Destroyer is going into the Goliath Rock Grinder over there.
Hitting on 5s for -1 hit for engage, and -1 ballistic tilt for cover, because this terrain area is separate, and it is obscuring.
Laser Destroyer, 2 shots.
On 5s.
Hitting on 4s.
5s. You cannot. Nope. That answer is no.
One that I can choose. I will get to re-roll one of those.
1 hit.
It didn't matter.
That is true. Ultimately, the dice correct our mistakes anyways half the time. So anytime you're like, oh, is this a 5? Is this a 4 on the die? I don't know. Roll it, see if it even mattered.
D6 plus 3. I'm going to re-roll that 3 into something better, hopefully. 4. Take 7 damage.
M3.
That was a bold move to reroll a 3. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Luckily it paid off, but
yeah, I always reroll 2s, but 3s is kind of like is good enough for the government.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, 2 saves, strength 8, we got 2s, 2 saves, AP 1.
roll that wound. Reroll that wound.
Save one.
Oh wait, where's this going?
Cool.
Genestealers.
Oh, I thought he was trying to finish off the Rock Grinder.
Hitting on 3.
Alright.
Yeah, that was the rocket pod, I believe.
Hitting on 4.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, take 4 saves, no AP.
4 saves, always on 5s. It's going to be a dead Genestealer at least.
1 damage.
2 dead Genestealers. I know that pain well.
Storm Grenade Launcher, D6, plus 1 from Blast. Oh wait, there's 2 of them. Another D6. 1. Another 1 from Blast. 6 total, hitting on 3s. Nice. Hitting on 4s, not nice. Take 1 more save.
Good.
Hey! Way to go, Genestealers.
These Deathwatch Terminators shooting everything into this squad of Adelan Wolf Quad.
Yep.
Does your Reductus Saboteur get the OC increase?
No, just these guys.
Okay, so I will out OC her if I kill this unit.
Oh, she's not on. If she was on,
she's not touching?
Yeah, she would have triangulated next last turn if she was.
Oh, that makes sense.
But you know how much she advanced, you couldn't have. You go ahead.
Yeah, these guys will fire everything into that unit of Edelin. You are mounted, so you will not have cover here.
Correct.
Nope. But they have.
They have
Stealth.
Yeah, so right.
Which always gives them cover.
Okay.
Pretty good.
3
Speaking of terrain, if we look at our, if you look at the description, you can see a link there to our sponsor, Hades 3D Print Design. They produce 11th edition 40K terrain. We use it in our IRL streams, our IRL games, our team practices. We love it. I have 2 sets here sitting right next to me on my painting desk that I'll be painting up soon. And hopefully we'll be seeing those soon at some of our upcoming GSG events. So if you take a quick gander also at our GSG Community Open, you will see that we are playing on August 29th TTS, you too can have yourself featured on stream as we commentate the top table at that tournament with 2 players, 2 commentators, and potentially take home some winnings. If you see, obviously, the competition, the easy mistakes that our players are making, I can promise you they will not be playing armies that they are not familiar with. They will be playing armies that they are likely taking to the Las Vegas Open in October, which means competition will be fierce, but it'll be fun.
Same calculus on that. These will all miss. These will be lethal. Winning on 4s. These will not. Take 6 saves. No AP.
Oof.
4 ups here or 3s?
1 damage each.
5 up. Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
5s.
fucked. Okay, so we would have taken 2 from the other one. So
For the 4-armed Emperor. I agree. Unfortunately, myself, I will be in the judge's seat during all of our GSG events, hopefully sometime in the near future. You know, maybe Eric or someone or Dustin would like to take the reins on that, and I can play. Then you'll be seeing my Tyranids, my Vanguard Onslaught. You'll be seeing me piloting some nasty bugs. And I can promise you, you will be very unpleasantly surprised on how quick the game is going to go one way or the other. Because I have been using Genestealers for many years now. That's a lot of frag store cannons. What is the full name of this weapon? Cyclone Missile Launcher Frag.
Strength 4, so winning on 4s.
Too many words.
5 saves, 81.
Damage?
We'll say it's not looking good for the Genestealers.
Nope.
With only 2 resurgence points left.
Now, if we look, however, at the mission lineup here, Daniel is still scoring much higher. However, we will definitely see a big swing on the scoreboard for Micah this turn. But because we've had two triangulation actions already done, a little bit out of sequence, because we did it turn 1 when we weren't supposed to. Unfortunately, our players don't know that yet. So they haven't corrected the mistake. They'll figure it out after this game, hopefully, when they watch back the stream and hear us talking about it. But with Recon, you can score a asinine amount of points with very few models on the table still. It is insane. I think I won a game 99 to 98 with nothing but 3 Neurolictors with reactive moves and a Biovore scoring me points. And I had essentially been tabled by what was it? Blood Crusher Chaos Corn Demons with their Impact Mortals against my poor Genestealers.
Go to.
So do not count out a Recon player. And we have also seen a lot of upswings on stream where, you know, the commentators are like, oh, this game's over. This is what I would have done to fix this. This is how this player could have adjusted this or made this decision with hindsight. And then it turns out that player ends up winning. To my chagrin, unfortunately, it tends to be my opponent happening against me. Whether it be, you know, I don't want to spoil any of the streams. You can go back and check out our catalog of our games we've been doing for the past 6 weeks. They are very interesting. Nail biters to the end. So you always want to fight to the last model, especially when you're playing in the teams format where every point matters, especially here in 11th edition.
Hitting on... you have cover for, I think, all of these, yeah. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling. 6s are lethal.
These are going into the Subtor? Or
no, these are the plasma, the heavy plasma.
This might be a dead rock grinder.
I don't have cover. I am a vehicle.
Aren't you obscured by this little thingy?
Does that really obscure?
That does really obscure it, yes.
Okay.
As long as the model that's attacking is not so tall that they can see the entirety of your model over it. I think only one of them. No, even this guy is borderline at the very front to see over it, to see the entire model. But cover is model per model basis on the attacker's side. So only really one of them potentially would have not had the benefit of cover.
No, safe. Just dead.
Yeah, 18 damage.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
damage.
dead rock grinder.
No explosions this game. I'm very disappointed. All the intercessors into the Saboteur.
Not stale.
You're gonna... Oh, yes, stealth. So they are hitting on 4s.
It's on the train anyways. But...
Yep.
It's gonna be 2 heavy bolt pistols.
The board state looks pretty even, viewer says. Is this turn 2? Yes, I believe we are on the bottom of turn 2. So we have had a rather underwhelming amount of damage going through for the Genestealer player in both fighting, shooting, and melee, and also for getting his mortal wound bombs on all of his units during his movement phase, which has led to a Watchmaster living at 1 wound, which by himself killed 6 Pure Strain Genestealers. A very effective... I forgot the stratagem again. It's just blanking. It's not heroic intervention. It's, what was it?
Counteroffensive.
Counteroffensive. A very effective counteroffensive where Captain in Gravis Armor by himself also kills 5 Pure Strain Genestealers. And the unfortunate reality of hitting on 3s with Rock Grinders makes it significantly less effective Power Fist when you roll a lot of 1s and 2s with 8 attacks.
Alright, charges. This unit of Terminators will declare
Charge the Intercessors into the Acolytes. Or even the Pure Strains.
9.
Take forward position.
They're actually they're gonna catch the Saboteur too.
They will not catch the Saboteur. They must end outside of 2 of the Saboteur. It is...
Yeah, you have to stay outside too.
Yep.
Yeah,
During the charge move, I should say. You can pile into them, of course. You cannot move through enemy models unless you fly and take to the skies, which very much you can't.
Like this is probably just outside too there. Yeah, that's fine. You're going to pile in. The problem is you have to end closer to the charge unit because you're already so you can't go outside of that range. So as long as you're able to fit that base in between there, you're fine to go.
Yeah, you'll definitely be able to get it because Terminators are on a 40mm base, which is just under 2 inches, I believe. Every 20.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that's a consecrate my home kind of deal there.
Yeah.
Do roll the 10.
That is what I wanted to see.
Yep.
Oh, you were out of coherency for sure there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, 9.
Yep, 11 inches.
You're still making charge there, and it doesn't affect anything.
These models essentially would be more over here.
I don't think that guy can drop there with the Saboteur being there anyways, but...
That is true. That is pretty close to the Saboteur. Unfortunately, we can't measure. But in the commentator's desk, unless it's like absolutely egregious, like changing the... Not even that. Like, unless it's like something that's like in the way and it's making it hard for the viewers to understand what's happening in the game, like leaving a bunch of deployment zone and auras and bullshit around the table that it's hard to see what's actually happening. We don't interfere with the game, we just let the players figure it out and play themselves, that way they can just focus on playing the best game that they can play. And so we just let them live and learn.
You failed.
8.
There it goes.
He didn't fail for long. He's not a real jump back man. He must move 8 in a straight line. Unless you are playing Harlequins, then you can move through enemy models. I'm sure there are lots of enemy units that possess the ability to do so. I think Knobs and the new data slate they spoiled yesterday.
That is true.
Have an ability.
That's today.
Yeah. I forget the name of it. I think it's like Get Out of the Way or something like that, where they can do a charge move through any model that's not a monster or vehicle, whether it be friendly or enemy. I don't know how often that's going to come up, unless you're like banking out boxcar charges with the unit of knobs. But you never know. I suppose it'll be also better for positioning, so you can charge. If you roll like a 7 or an 8-inch charge on a unit that's right in front of you, you can end on the opposite end of them, fight them, and then consolidate into another unit behind them or onto an objective that they're screening you off of. So there are different ways to use it outside of just, you know, ignoring enemy units. Overlord with Transcendent Shroud. All these words. See, I'm a numbers guy.
Translocation Shroud.
Yeah. I'm a numbers guy, alright? I don't care for words or letters. Just binary it, please. Okay, let out my inner AdMech.
Because English is your second language.
I wish it was, but it wasn't. I just got hit in the head a whole lot.
Hey, they don't know that.
That's true.
Your name's Ricardo.
Yeah. Look, yeah. Exactly.
I don't think these guys. Oh, you can get into combat.
Well, we might end on time.
That
The
is
way
true.
the board state's looking.
Oh wait, sorry. This is a separate unit.
That is a separate unit.
I did not
Do you
charge
not
these
want to?
guys.
You don't want to attack. You could go into them because you're still getting closer if you want to, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I did not. I didn't mean to charge those guys, so I don't want to like. Oh yeah, I charged them.
Well, no, you charged and you can pile into them if you would like.
Oh.
Yeah,
do I
as long as
want
you're ending
to?
within closer. Yeah, I mean,
I'll make you spend CP for Rogue.
I don't plan to. So.
That is fair.
I think
These
I'm hearing the
guys-
defeat in Daniel's voice.
Pile into the Reductus. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Definitely playing an army where you are essentially a glass cannon when your cannon doesn't hit real hard and you have a bad time and they kind of start breaking your cannon up. It's it can be brutal, disheartening, but no, he cannot legally do that. With that particular Thunderhammer, when you do a pile-in move, you must end closer. You always want to end your charge move exactly 1 inch away, so that way you can do a little bit of wiggle room there, but you can't end your charge move 0.5 inches away and then pile in and end your pile-in move 0.7 inches away, for example.
You'll be able to fight.
So there are a lot of little nuances when it comes to the sequencing of things and how to maximize it, and really the difference between mastering those elements and understanding how they work is the difference between a tournament winning player and a tournament participating player.
That is all of my... Rhino, I guess. Make sure you don't get any movement shenanigans. Go base space for both of them. Your pile in.
Go ahead. I'm good.
Okay. Go to... you do not have any way to interrupt, correct?
Nope. Nothing.
I'll start with the Talon Strike over here. These guys
Why
fight,
we haven't seen a single reactive move?
It's gonna be
That
2
is
on the
true.
chain swords and
But I
1
think
on
it's just the
Stomp.
Jackals that get it.
And there's like. How
I
many
thought the
firefighting
Genestealers
squads?
had it. He said he could 1 CP do on like anything.
Yeah.
They're dead. I will spend my last 2 tokens to bring back that unit without the cap.
He killed his character,
Then I'll put a token out. Go ahead. Go to your next fighting.
when I don't know if they could have gotten into the character in the fight phase.
Yeah. We'll look at the wolf claw. He's dead. Yep.
Unless the character was
These guys-
attached to the unit?
this
I think it was
unit,
attached.
It is attached, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because
Because I was thinking more of the Imperial Agents Navigator, where it's just a separate unit. Ooh.
Over here.
Horrendous model, by the way. Hate it.
From outside you.
The way it looks, or the way it works?
Yeah, the way it looks.
Yeah, their helmet is stupid. It makes them look like a capital T.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the helmet is brutal.
It's gonna be 1 Thunderhammer and the Chaplain into the Rock Grinder,
Okay, and everything
and
else
then
into-
everything else into the Genestealers. Yeah.
Sure. Thunderhammer's AP. Just go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Roll whatever.
So it's gonna be Chaplain, Crazius Arcanum, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling, no lethals, wounding on. These are gonna be wounding on 6s. No, strength 6, wounding on.
Plus 1 to wound.
That'd be 4.
Less wound to wound.
Take 2 saves, AP
Oh.
1,
Okay, take 1 damage.
2.
Down to 1. Okay.
Okay, I will need the Thunderhammer. Thunderhammer is 3 attacks.
So we have
attacks,
lost
and
the
4 rerolling.
special character that was leading the Acolyte hybrids.
That is a lethal at least. So
We
take 1
have
save, AP 2.
yet to lose a
That
lot
is
of
not a
stuff.
save. I'm not battle shocked. Damage is at least a killer. That's the only attack going into.
That's
Ah.
the last attack, yeah.
Sure. We'll
Command
see.
point, reroll it.
Reroll that one. AP was 1 though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. AP 1 or 2.
AP 2.
AP2 fails.
Does he explode?
Nope.
No explosion.
That is all of the Rock Grinders, I believe, dead.
And then
Yep.
what's the unit? That's gonna be 9 attacks from the. No, I should save the thunder. I'll attack with all the.
We
lethal
have
ones.
how many Ridge Runners left on the
Oh,
table? Just
my
1?
Chaplain gives me +1 to wound. I totally
Now
forgot.
we're remembering our
Let me actually
rules
use
we
my
paid points for.
abilities for this attack.
Okay. Into the.
So it's gonna
There's a lot of
be.
attacks.
We've also
Yeah.
lost Jackals.
Um,
We have 1 big unit of
what,
Jackals,
6
right?
with power weapons, 6 with close combat weapons, 4 with black shield blades,
Start rolling,
one with
see
the
how
Xenophage
forward they go
blade.
at first, and then we'll
So 6 attacks. Why did it summon way too many? These are with the power weapons, hitting on 3s, rerolling. Reroll that. Still misses. Those are lethals. Wounding. So these are strength 5. So wounding on 3s and wounding on 2s with Chaplain.
What are the dispositions? I joined late. I believe it's Purge the Foe and
Oh, so
Reconnaissance.
just one dead and then one down too.
Purge the Foe on Deathwatch, Reconnaissance on the Genestealer Cult.
Hitting with giant thunderhammers. Close combat
Yes.
weapons.
The first position for recon is, or the primary mission for recon is triangulation, so he gets to do actions on objectives throughout the game, scoring lots of points that way, because once a token's there, it doesn't go away. And the Purge the Foe player has to kill units and end his turn within a terrain area objective that he has yet to consecrate, and then that token transfers from the unit to the objective and can no longer be consecrated again. And they can score lots of points throughout the course of the game, the more objectives that get consecrated. And it looks like our...
Something that you'll see at, like, the board state shows Deathwatch very, very much in the driver's seat, but since he's already killed, like, practically the entire Genestealer Cult army, he won't score as high as you may think, because he needs to kill stuff to actually score, and he's killing everything in one turn. He won't get an obscene amount of points for doing that.
Exactly.
Purge the Foe issue, you kind of want to, like, slow bleed, you know, like with killing stuff, so that way you can get that high score, but sometimes your hand's kind of forced.
That rerolls. That's lethal. Strength 5, so winning on 2s.
Yep, that is the issue with Purge the Foe, knowing exactly how much to put your opponent under your boot. So there's still some juice left to squeeze throughout the game.
Now the 3 more Thunderhammers to try and finish off the Patriarch.
Yikes.
9 attacks.
The Patriarch lived.
4s rerolling.
No.
Ooh, nice.
Not with that roll.
These will lethal, wounding on strength 10.
No. Don't take the lethal. They're dev wounds, right?
I believe so.
So you're looking at 1, 2.
They are. Yeah, don't take the lethal.
7 save?
Lethal is not an obligation, it is a choice. You can choose to not have a lethal hit. Auto wound, you can choose to roll it, so that way you can have the chance to get dev wounds. But ultimately, the Patriarch went down.
Ah, no! wait, I mean, if you want him to regen to full.
No. So this will consecrate here, right? Well, consecrate
Yes, I'll consecrate that, and I'll consecrate your home.
Yep. Alright. Would you like to pile into me here, let me hit you, or do you want to just stay where you
No,
are?
I'm good.
Cool. You got us there. They're dead. Everything's dead. You can
get
fight
to
over
fight
here.
I technically get to fight with the Rhino and the Wolf Quad.
Yeah.
3
May as
attacks
well.
hitting on
That's
4s.
true. 2 wounds left.
You kill it.
5 up save.
Strength 6, wounding on
Oop.
3s. Take 2 saves.
Please roll
You can
5.
do it here.
Need 1 5. There you go.
Oh, he lives.
Quad lives on 1 health.
Yikes. Okay.
So
And
excited
then,
for my Rhino to get a kill.
I don't think this matters. I'll just do them both into you though, anyways. Close combat, no. Armor hold, no. I'm not rolling this. Nope. Okay. It's just moving on. End of your turn. My uppy downy Genestealer will go up into the air.
Away!
There. I'm gonna consolidate into the Adeptus if you want. If she has anything worth swinging.
Anybody left on 1 move? Probably not. No, so we're
One
not touching.
left on 2.
Cool. Not fuck with that then. So you'll be able to move your directions. This is for you later. I won't be able to do anything here. I will not to get defend, so I will get.
You will
this.
get.
Oh wait.
You
Yeah.
have
Burden
to
for 1. Yeah, we're gonna.
2 points for
Burden
burden.
for 1. And then
3
defend
points.
Hold, might as well discard that. We'll keep it and then we'll discard it for CP next turn. It matters. I'm gonna switch turns. If you can go ahead and actually you can go ahead and score out your.
Oh yeah, score primary. I did 3 more objectives consecrated. I didn't score any at the start confirm 6. And then I scored assassination.
Absolutely.
For 5.
You get 4 position.
Yep.
I get 4 position.
Nothing plunder.
I do not get. Yeah, it gets 4 position for 5. I don't plunder though. Okay. We go to your turn. Both get command point. Go up to 1 each.
Yep. Going into turn 3. I'll just draw my secondaries right now. We still will beacon. Dang it.
Top of turn 3.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy talk right there.
Center ground. Good luck.
Right?
Going here. We'll do some battle shock tests and we'll move on forward. Wait, everything's dead. We're good.
That does make the choices easier.
Genestealers.
On 7, we're good.
Genestealers.
These guys regen. No, they don't regen. I'm stupid. Genestealers right there. They're good on a 9. Cool. And that's pretty cool, though. Love that for me, I guess. So we are going to.
You just keep the triangulation markers,
Yep.
right? No
Yep,
way
they
to do this.
just triangulated forever.
Damn, you just keep scoring 10.
Easy money.
12 for this guy. We're going to fall back.
Triangulate the center
Yep.
with those Genestealers.
I don't think I have a way to give these guys.
That's all you gotta do.
Nope. Okay. So this guy's going to fall back. He's 12 to 1.5, and it's going to be a 10.5 this way. Cool. And then.
So, if we look at the math of which units have been fully killed for Daniel's army, it's only 1,100 points have died so far,
Yep, they're good.
Okay, cool.
which is insane. Thinking that, granted, the 10 brick of Genestealer, Pierce Range Genestealers is a healthy portion of 150 points. There being only 2 models left, kind of cuts down. It's probably closer to like 1,200-ish points, maybe 1,300-ish points with the units that are almost dead. Because we only have the 1 Jackal unit with 1 model with 1 wound, for example. Probably counts as basically being dead, but the Genestealer cult army still has the opportunity here to end the game ahead on points, with just how recon and their army and their force position works.
Sure, but these guys could also just come this way. But they don't move as fast, right? Only 6 Yeah, so if they just possibly take it, that's okay. They're going to go here.
Triangulate.
Watch them. Let's see, do I have...
Triangulate back there, in front of that Lancer, because the Lancer isn't going to kill both of them.
Just for strat reserves, this is turn 3. I will be out this way. Cool, we'll just... outside 8 there. Hopefully just flame the hell out of you. And then you can, wherever you like.
It's not worth it there.
Probably put these guys back here to try to take this. Actually, I just have to control this at the end of my turn. So maybe I get this, charge into here with Saboteur. Actually, Saboteur will fall back, get onto the point. You have how much OC on here?
I have currently 5.
1, 2. If I kill these, then I just charge into here. This guy, he can't fall back and start the action, so there's no point in doing it here. But
Yep.
you don't have as much units over here.
You can triangulate right there.
I'm not sure if that does anything, just for the sake of...
Triangulate the center.
Yep, you just need 3 of them.
Yeah, we'll just do this and then roll their charge at 8.
I wouldn't even bring these Genestealers down, honestly, unless you have to.
Yeah, we're good.
No, they're not obligated to be down.
Forever, so.
You can leave them up.
I think that.
I think I would just wait till next turn and see where he moves stuff, and then...
Yeah, rapid ingress them for sure.
I do not have any hatred towards you, but nope, not doing this.
User in chat says,
I can't give this one.
thankfully there's a lovely video on how to pick between sustained and devs on the GSC channel. It is the difference between sustained and lethal hits on the channel, and how it synergizes with dev wounds, and basically the math on how and when to do that. It is narrated by myself and Eric. Check it out. It is definitely something that I learned early on with playing, and I've helped my opponents make the correct choice in many cases, because unfortunately Tyranids don't really have a choice between sustained or lethal. We just kind of get one or the other, sometimes both. And it's kind of situational. Like Invasion Fleet, you get sustained against infantry and swarms, or lethals against monsters and vehicles. So it's not really a choice between the two. It's just kind of like, what do I want to, like, what does my opponent's army have more of, essentially.
I'm kind of surprised there's not more hazardous weapon profiles in Tyranids, being psychic and stuff. But...
To my knowledge, there is not a single weapon that has hazardous in the entire Tyranid range. I don't know about Legends, because it's Legends, who cares? It doesn't matter anymore. But that is something that's interesting, because, you know, I'll say, like, focus switch fire with my zone throws, and my opponent will be like, you forgot your hazardous roll. Yeah, I'll be like, I don't have hazardous, nerd. Your Lancer still dies, and all my zone throws are okay. I guess they're just that
good.
And
then he tags you, and then you're set.
Yeah. The 11th edition change to close quarters weapons definitely makes me sad with that.
13.
But
13 3-ups.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.5.
This guy is gonna die, and this guy's gonna get a 1. Cool.
What?
Still doesn't.
Oh, it's not AP1. Duh.
Triangulate. They can't do any action, or they can do anything else here.
Nope. Just simple action, turning 2 models into points.
We'll just move on to the charging. We will charge. I guess we'll start with these Genestealers. See what they can do here.
That is not a 9.
I guess I have 1 zebra left, and we got to do it. So we're going
okay.
And re-roll.
That is also not a 9. If we take a quick look at our handy-dandy calculator here, we can see the odds of passing a 9-inch charge with 2d6 on a single roll is a 27% chance of success. With a command point reroll, it goes up to 47% chance, so just under 50-50. However, if you, instead of spending a command point to reroll the charge roll, you can spend a command point to rapid ingress, and next turn, not roll above, or essentially set up a 3-inch charge, which is a 97% chance of success with 1 roll. So, more effective use of the command point would definitely be the rapid ingress. Almost in every single situation, unless you are just completely screwed, or you're... This is... Oh.
Into the fray in here.
Into the fray!
They're gonna go in, and then do you just want to pick them up?
I forgot. I forgot all about that.
I can roll it if you want.
Yeah, the action completes it immediately, so triangulation is going to be there no matter what. Unit dies. All he did was waste 2 command points because those Genestealers were dead next turn anyways.
These can be strength 5, so when you on 3s, you're looking at 3 saves, AP2.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have just done that on your next turn. The triangulation happens no matter what.
I thought it was end of my shooting phase. Rip, bozo. Well, I never clicked a beacon. I guess the only thing that could beacon would be this guy.
Yep. When you pick a beacon, it has to be when you draw it, and it has to be a unit on the table, so it couldn't be something in reserve, for example. Or at least at the time of you picking it. You can pick a beacon target, put that unit into reserves, and then bring them back, and then it'd still be the beacon.
Completely obliterate me.
Do I just call it here?
It is very much not the game.
So you're gonna go here. Lance is gonna kill this. This is gonna die. Might die. Actually, yeah,
I would recommend definitely discarding Center Ground as the Genestealer cult player, because you will likely never get full points on that. You might as well turn that to a command point to help you uppy downy something, reroll a charge roll, Overwatch with some flamers.
I think at the end of the game, unless he rolls a high charge, the only thing, or a low charge, the only thing he'd have is these 5 acolytes on his expansion. Being in the round, I should say.
Right. It is possible.
These Genestealers will dead to the Terminators.
Yeah, these will be dead.
That is,
so I guess,
Cyclonic Missile Launcher Frag is 2d6 per Terminator, and that's 5 Terminators. That's 10d6 attacks, AP 0 damage 1 into a unit that has a 5-up save only.
These guys are...
Ugh.
Oh, they're OC2, so yeah, they're just going to advance. Yeah, they get a 5.
Yeah.
So you're scoring
They'll deny the scoring.
11. Yeah. so they'll deny that. You don't get to advance and charge those, so I'll have them for one more turn. So yeah, go ahead and draw your secondaries.
Alright, so center ground, which I'll score. Engage in all fronts, which I'll score. And then these guys, I can plunder with my Rhino.
Yep.
So I'll score.
We can plunder with the kill team on his home.
I'll score center ground for 5.
Rhino would have to get all the way over here to plunder.
It can just.
Alright, you can plunder. You can literally plunder over here with these guys.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was just gonna move the Rhino right here.
Oh,
And
true,
then it
yeah.
goes over here.
Cool.
So it goes over there. It switches all my guys.
Engage. Just score the 15 there. We'll go into turn.
Players are just talking out the rest of the game here.
Yeah, score your primary.
Yep. So this is pretty common to happen in especially in a tournament setting when there's a round timer. You got to be, finished with your game, dice down at the end of the 3-hour mark, and make sure, that you and your opponent are essentially going through the rest of the turns that are left in the game and be like, okay, what is reasonable? What is likely? What would you score if you drew your cards? And we can kind of hypothetically say, kind of remove the dice element of just kind of like, oh yeah, it's pretty reasonable that a Lancer would kill one little Attilan Ridge Rider, whatever they're called, which is pretty likely. The dice could say otherwise, but we're focusing less on the probability and more on what's likely to occur, right? And so what this enables every player to do is make sure that they're actually seeing the end of the game, because some armies, some factions, and some force dispositions really need to see that turn 5, the end of turn 5, to win the game. But let's see if the players will remember to unmute us.
Too tanky, and I've never played this army, so I have no idea where everything's supposed to go, but I'll unmute the commentators real quick.
They remembered!
Yes, let me do that. Dustin, you are unmuted. Ricardo, you are unmuted.
Huzzah! Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
How did the game feel for you, Micah?
It felt a little. I mean, there was like some scary parts where I was like, oh, I don't know if I can out objective that. I don't know if I can outplay. But it ended up just killing more than I thought I would,
Mm-hmm.
and I never really felt super terrified.
Right. How about you, Daniel?
It felt really good going really fast off the rip.
Yeah.
But I did not realize how incredibly weak Genestealer Colts were.
I did not think you wanted to get that close.
No, I mean, I think it was fine to try to gel you in there. I just, I'm used to gelling in people with a lot tankier list than this.
Right.
I know I'm sure there's some things I forgot as far as like my abilities and whatnot. I think I did a pretty decent job of it for my first time playing this army. But yeah, it feels like nothing dies. It feels like even though I'm pushing forward, I'm on the back foot the entire time, and I'm literally just trying to outlast and keep him in one position as long as possible. And it's very difficult to do that. And also, don't tank shock anymore or crushing impact, because
that crazy.
Yeah, the math that worked out, you took 6 damage and you were at 7 wounds before that tank shock. So had you not tank shocked, you would have been alive at 1 during that interruption.
Oh yeah,
which was unfortunate. I know. Yeah, but even then, -1 a hit, bracket, not grand. Who knows where that could have led. But ultimately, that is the end of the game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to check out the GSG Community Open that we'll be having here soon. At the end of the month of August 29th, you can sign up, play. It's super easy, super affordable, and just a great time to play 3 games in one day, and you can definitely see what it takes to play and to win a tournament. Follow it out. Also, check out our tournament terrain sponsor, Hades 3D Prints Design. There's a link in our description. The first 5 people to click on that link will get 10% off their order. So I'd recommend ordering a couple of sets of terrain, especially if you're a local community and your local game store doesn't have terrain, or if you want to put on your own events for your Warhammer community in your area. So thank you guys for tuning in. That is the end of the stream for us today. So we will see you next Monday. And there's also bonus videos coming out from GSG every day. And next Thursday is a special live stream because we will be featuring another Warhammer club on our stream, Angron's Book Club here in San Diego area. So I will see you guys then. Yep, tune in for that special stream. Have a good night, and make sure to not fail your charge rolls.
Later.
Bye.